the Mike Calta Show. It's 102.5 The Bone. Good morning, everybody. It is Monday, December 2nd, 2024, and we're coming to you live. How's everybody doing today?
Good.
Hello, everyone. Hello,
December.
I heard it's frask outside.
Oh, it's double frask outside. Yeah.
I slept with the patio door open last night. It wasn't that bad.
I dropped down. Yeah, it was nice. It was like say it's 40 right now.
Ooh.
That is perfect. 40.
Ooh, I just thought of something really bad. That's very cold for an African tortoise. I gotta get that heater fired up.
Oh, his heater's not on? Yeah. Oh, he's his blood's freezing.
No, it's not. He's in the house. He's inside.
It's been 40 the last 3 nights, I think.
Well, okay. I've been here. Don't
Bad
make me feel.
dad.
Oh,
Yeah.
my God. I was out of town. What do you want from me?
Oh, well, if you're out
Yeah.
of town, you can kill your pets, I
No,
guess.
no, I
Yeah.
didn't want to kill it, but no.
Leave him there, no food.
Do
no
you regret
heat.
He
getting
had
that?
food and everything else. What?
Do you regret getting the tortoise?
No, why would I?
I don't know. Seems like a lot.
It's
Does
actually
the
not.
tortoise regret it?
That's a better question.
No. It's only this time of year that I have to do anything different. Other than that, he pretty much is the easiest thing.
Self-contained?
Yeah, I mean, I just got to feed him every day, which between me and Amanda, we fight to see who's going to do it first. That the tortoise, in a good way, gets overfed all the time.
Yeah.
Now he's got a whole layer of grass in there, so he's always got something to eat. And
Now he's
poop.
Just a
frozen.
life. Yeah,
And
life
now
in
he
a
has
box.
nice icicles to eat, too.
Yeah.
So.
Do you know, Carmen, I researched tortoises before I bought this one or before I got this one, and most of them have enough room to just walk and turn around and walk and turn around. This guy's got a full-length bocce ball court to go back and forth into. You know what I mean? Like, he's got the life out there.
Yeah,
Right.
the
But
lion
he
that
used-
gets fed filet mignon every night, loves it.
Yeah.
But then you take him out in the real African jungle, and he's like, oh, man, this is where I'm supposed to live.
Well, he's not going to the African jungle anytime soon, so we're okay.
He did escape that one time and get to the back 9 at
Yeah.
the golf course.
Yeah, and then came back.
Yeah, he came back.
And then came back. He was gone the entire length of my vacation.
Yeah.
He was gone.
He's like, it sucks out here.
Now he's air tagged, so I could watch him all the time.
People that have birds blow my mind because
Geo.
Yeah. I love
like
birds.
the tortoise, I mean, it was on the African plains and stuff, and now it's in a bocce ball court. But like birds could fly,
Right.
and then you just put them in a cage.
Yeah, that's pretty. I mean, I don't know. Like little birds, they don't really fly. They fly and come right back. They fly and come back. I watched the little bird. I did a lot of nature stuff this weekend. I watched little finches. They fly away for 2 seconds and they come right back. They fly away and they come back. They don't soar. Like you can't put an eagle in a cage.
You get the hummingbirds up there, Michael?
Got a lot of hummingbirds.
Yeah.
Got a lot of hummingbirds. Yeah.
Did you get any land on you?
Any what?
Any to land on you?
Oh, I thought you said didn't get any land on me. I thought that was like, did you get in the dirt?
No.
No. But I got my brother that helmet that you wear, the helmet feeder. Have you seen that? You put your head in it and they come and that works. He's done that. Yeah. Let's get right into it. I was one with nature this past week.
Yeah, that's nice, right?
Yeah.
Look, I'm gonna tell you right now. I went on a 2.5 mile hike.
Yeah.
I did not love it, but I did not hate it.
Okay.
I did not enjoy the inclines.
All right.
And I did not enjoy my knees. Did not appreciate the declines.
Can I tell you something
When it's over, you feel good.
about Florida?
Yeah.
No inclines or declines.
No inclines.
Yeah.
No inclines or declines.
You're fine.
It's flat land.
Yeah.
But also,
Just watch out for roots.
nothing really to see.
Oh, plenty to see.
Like what? Besides snakes?
I see gopher tortoises all the time.
Oh, yeah.
I see rabbits all the time. I see deer all the time.
Yeah.
I see. I saw an otter.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there's plenty of stuff to see.
Yeah. So I'm not mad at it. I went on I was in a position.
You know what else you see out there sometimes? Sweaty ladies.
Oh.
Is that what you call them?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, sweaty ladies.
As I walk by, sure. Real quick, the Trop. Well, it has no roof on it right now, and it's empty. What's going on? What's going on with the if it rains and stuff?
Nothing.
It's destroying the inside now.
Yeah.
Oh, raise that thing. Just
watering the
knock it
grass
down
under it.
already.
Yeah.
Oh, I would imagine they have to redo everything.
Yeah, but I mean,
They're not just. If they were going to, I don't know what they're doing. Obviously, you're not doing this, and we're moving here, and it's because of you. Blah blah blah. But I'm saying, as it sits,
right.
they would have to redo everything because it's been rained on in the sun and
Yeah.
the this and the that.
It's just
and
a
the-
house with no roof for the
Right.
past couple of weeks.
They released some pictures of some of the interior stuff that got destroyed as well, not just
sure.
the roof getting ripped off.
No, I saw
It looked
the
pretty
broadcast booth got
Just-
pretty destroyed.
Yeah, it looked pretty bad.
Yeah, I can't see how that thing is salvageable at all.
The first time a couple days ago, I saw that for the first time in person, and it's weird to see.
Yeah. I saw your picture, but I drove by it the day before, like when we were going to Sarasota to play, and I took a shot of it because I went by the first time where the roof was hanging off. Then I went by the other day where it's just bare now.
I saw a million pictures, million videos beforehand. Then when you really see it, you're like, oh damn,
yeah,
like it's really
it's like real hurricane damage.
Yeah.
You see it up close. It's weird. So,
but they're gonna tear it down though.
I don't think they have a choice.
Yeah,
I don't think they have a choice, especially with them deciding whether they're playing at the Steinbrenner Field.
Yeah, I guess they're still going back and forth with Pinellas County and whether or not it's going to happen there, and maybe Tampa comes in and
I think
takes them.
They're doing the right thing by saying, well, we want to stay, but we have a problem. And then we're like, well, now we have to move to Tampa. They know it's the right thing to do.
Playing at Steinbrenner Field this year is going to be crazy. It's going to be awesome.
It is going to be awesome.
Yeah.
And it's going to be awesome to see any baseball team, including the Rays, in that small capacity.
Yeah.
And you're going to go there. You're going to go if you're a season. What do they do with season ticket holders?
Yeah,
I don't even know.
They're going to have to refund everybody, right?
Yeah.
These are all things that are sitting there going, damn it.
Yeah, they didn't think about that. So
I just reminded them. Yeah,
I think you got to think there's hundreds of people that work at the Trop. That's their job.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah. But well, I'm trying to think. First of all, there's hundreds of people that work at the Trop are off during the hours, during the days that there's no baseball.
Yeah.
So those people have some sort of plan. You know what I mean? They're not
a lot of part-time work. I assume
a lot of part-time work. The other thing though is the amount of money that's going to be lost by the Rays. Think about all those people who buy space in there for restaurants and stuff. All those people are out. Like they have to. All those people probably have a 5-year lease or something on that restaurant.
Not even that, but places like Ferg's and all those bars and restaurants around there, they probably make a ton of money during baseball season.
Ferg's, I think, probably is going to get hit the hardest. But I think there's enough activity in South St. Pete now in that area, that whole Gabor area and all that, to that the area around it will survive.
Right.
Not Gabor, but Gay Pete, whatever it is. Because they build that little that kind of gay areas, kind of just a little bit north of where Ferg's is, and that's where all the gay bars are, and that's always packed. Right. I mean, I'm there dancing on Saturday. I like to dance.
I get drunk and like to dance. What do you want?
The music kicks in. I get on the counter. You know what's going on. No, but seriously, I'm just. It's just hitting me now. You got the employees that work there. You've got the advertising. I mean, think of all the advertising that's on there. Tropicana, just in general. Because all those people are owed money now. They're all owed advertising because they probably went in there with a certain amount of years for a lease.
Right.
I know restaurants that will go in there and rent space to sell like one stand. And the idea is not to make money off of that. They'll break even on that, but to advertise for their restaurant to, 20,000 people a day. So, or I'm sorry, 14,000 people a day. So, but those people now, they have to get the money back on their lease.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't imagine there's a catastrophe clause inside their lease. I don't know.
That's a mess.
Yeah. Oh, what else? So employees, advertising, restaurants. I mean, there's maintenance crews that would be employees, and all of that moves to Tropicana Field now. Now Tropicana Field, to Steinbrenner Field. Now Steinbrenner Field is set to just make a ton of money.
Yeah,
because they can't fill that place with the Tampa Tarpons, but they can
really. Spring trainings when they probably make most of their money.
Yeah.
And when that goes away,
Tarpons probably have a mediocre following.
Yeah,
And what will they play those games? I wonder across the street.
I think they're going to move the schedule around.
Yeah. Well, that's so
because minor league baseball is not, they can move things easily.
Do you remember back in the day whenever there would be a football team playing and it would still be like the baseball field?
Yeah, the Raiders used to do that.
The Raiders all the time.
Yeah.
And I was like, can't you get me a regular field for football? Like, that's unbelievable.
It was always so annoying to watch on television. Like when they were in Oakland, I think it was when the Raiders
used to happen all the time.
A's field.
That's how it was for Miami, too, for a little while between the Marlins and the Dolphins.
I think when they were building the other stadium.
Yep.
By the way, speaking of football, 2024, stop playing in the snow.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love to watch it.
Sure you do.
Yeah.
You're sitting on your sofa.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, you're paying these guys millions and millions of dollars. You're just asking them to get hurt every game.
It's a risk.
Yeah.
Oh, but that's crazy.
What is the alternative? You just stop playing when it snows?
No,
you build a dome.
Yeah, everything should be a dome with a retractable roof.
Well,
you make enough money. Every owner of a football team is a multi-billionaire.
Yeah.
And the team is worth billions of dollars, and they make all this money and they do all this stuff. You should have a retractable roof.
Well, the Bills are building a new stadium. I think it opens next year, and I don't think it's not a dome.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's another stadium.
And the Bills.
Yeah. Because the Vikings, they have a dome up there.
Yeah.
And they would get snowed all the time. I think it's fun to watch.
You know, McCaffrey's got to be like, cool, let's play in the snow.
Oh, dude, he might be done good.
Yeah.
Forever.
Yeah. Well, yesterday's game was the Buccaneers game. It started off great, then got real boring, and then got real exciting towards the end. I mean, we got lucky. We just
I got to tell you a couple things. One is always bet on the Bucs to go into overtime.
Oh, yeah.
Like how many times?
Third time.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Can I tell you? My bets were pretty easy yesterday. I bet that Evans would get a touchdown.
Yeah.
Which you knew was coming. You didn't get one
he's
last
healthy
game.
and
Then that the Buccaneers would win, which I squeaked out towards the end, and then that Baker Mayfield would rush for 12.5 yards.
Yeah.
Didn't run an ounce during the entire game until the last minute, ran 10 yards. And I'm like, I need 2.5 yards.
Yeah.
And then they went into overtime. I'm like, here comes my 2.5 yards.
I had 4 different bets hit because of overtime.
Oh, really?
Because I took the Steelers Bengals game over 47.5 points, and that was like 80 something, whatever. And then I took the Bucs at over 46.5 points, and it was 23-23. And I'm like, that's 46. I go, well, it's going over, so I'm going to go over.
Somebody's getting it. You almost got a tie, though.
Yeah.
You almost got a tie out of that game.
Yeah, there was only 2.5 minutes left.
Yep.
No, listen, I'm telling you right now, and after it happens, you can say this. When there was 30 seconds left, I go, McLaughlin, he's going to get it. He's good.
Yeah.
You guys, listen, he missed the one. He missed the one.
I get it. It's okay, but it was also 55 yards, wasn't it?
Right.
Yeah.
He's a good kicker, and I hope you guys lock him in because there's nothing better than having a kicker that whenever something comes down to the wire, you go, we got it.
Yeah.
We got it.
Yeah. Oh, but the guy from the Pinheiro for the Panthers kept missing.
Oh, well, he's been
but I just
shoddy all year.
I just thought, well, now it's in the air. You know what I mean? Now we got to worry about it. But no, McLaughlin was right on. And the one that he missed, you can't, a 55-yarder.
Yeah.
When Baker went down, he thought he ruptured his Achilles.
Yeah, dude.
He said in the post game that he knows players that have done that, and they said it feels like you're being cleated in the back of your ankle.
Yeah.
And he said he thought for sure that is what just
sucked.
had happened.
When Kyle Trask came in, I was like, what?
Oh yeah.
What?
Yeah, that was one of the other things. I had Baker for over 225 yards passing, and he went out, and I go, well, that's done.
Yeah.
And then he came back, and then they went overtime. I was like, oh, this is all working out.
But then when he came back, he threw a pick right when he comes in.
You know what, though? That's just being anxious,
and he, in his post game, he was like, yeah, of course, I'm the idiot. I come in 3rd and 1, completely cold and throw a pick. So
Yeah.
he's like, just left Kyle out there for the series.
I know we've said this 1,000 times, but he's so great to watch. He's so fun. And even the announcers are like, Baker Mayfield's tough. That's the word that they always say, but he's so tough.
Can I tell you, we were not here the next day for it, whatever, but when they played the Giants and he did the
Tommy Cutlets.
If I was a Giants fan, I would have driven to Florida just to beat him up. Like, that would have made me so mad. But if you're a Baker fan and you're a Bucs fan, that must have been the greatest thing.
I thought it was fantastic. And afterwards, after he's like, he's like, I'm a big fan of Tommy.
Yeah, I know.
He's like, he's got swag. I like that.
It was good. Now, one thing I did find out the hard way is when you're in Georgia, you cannot use Hard Rock Bet.
No.
Football's not nearly as much fun when you're watching from a different state. Man, oh man.
And you can't bet.
You can't bet. Who do I care about watching other teams to play,
Can we talk about the most exciting part of your trip?
Sure.
You went to Buc-ee's?
I went to
one of the most magical places on earth?
I'm going to tell you, okay, I'm going to be completely honest with you. We saw it was coming up. The kids wanted to stop. Of course, I never experienced it. I wanted to see it.
There's a sign every 2 miles for 100 miles.
Right, just so you know.
You can't
exit
Cafe
144.
Risque.
Yep.
Exit 144 and 75. So we pull up to Buc-ee's and we needed gas. So it had been that long since we stopped. So everybody was ready for a potty break and for a food break and the whole deal. And we pull into Buc-ee's, and I am not feeling it at all. And then we see the Buc-ee's bronze statue out front, and we're like, all right, it's getting kind of cute. Then you walk in, and it's kind of like it's hard to explain. It's kind of like that Halloween store that they just buy an empty building and they make, what is that, Spirit Halloween? Where they just bought an empty Walmart, a small Walmart, and put their Buc-ee stuff in there. And I'm like, all right. $260 later, I leave there with hats with ear flaps, jerky. What are the kids got sandwiches, and I will tell you this, without a doubt, Buc-ee's, one of the most efficiently run places I've ever seen in my life. The amount of people that are in there just scrounging through all of their stuff and getting in line and going to the bathroom and getting drinks. The fact that no one waits in line for anything is. Amanda was on a line to go to the bathroom with Juliana, that she was out the door. And I was like, all right, I'll wait for you over here. They were out in 2 seconds. I'm like, how is that possible? Then I went to the bathroom, unbelievably clean.
Yeah.
I couldn't, like, I'm at the world's cleanest, nicest truck stop. So now I have my hand filled with jerky. I have all this stuff that the kids want. I'm like, and out comes Buc-ee, the beaver himself. And I said, well, I have no choice but to take a picture with Buc-ee. My daughter clowned me for the next 5 days. She goes, you not only did you take a picture, but you had a big smile on your face. The whole deal.
Loved it.
Yeah, I left Buc-ee's.
It's an experience.
Here's the thing. I'm trying to eat healthy, so I didn't partake in a lot of the things that Buc-ee's had to offer. Like, I got a double brisket sandwich, but then it was covered in sauce. I couldn't eat it because it was covered in sauce, and I was going to pick the brisket off it. But they have a whole wall of old school candies that I wouldn't even look at. I couldn't even go over there because I wanted to get sucked into the atomic fireballs and all the other things that they probably had over there. So I did leave with a hat with ear flaps and some jerky, and the kids got some stuff, and I have a little Buc-ee's Christmas doll hanging in my car. And I will say, on the way back, we did not stop at Buc-ee's.
Oh.
It was good for the first.
Yeah.
I don't need to go back. Maybe on my next trip I'll stop again, but I was content with the one time.
I've been to Buc-ee's many times, and it's always like a 40-minute deal. We're there for like ever.
Yeah, but not because of them, because you're shopping.
Because there's like 5 of us, and everybody goes in different directions, and then it takes us 40 minutes to reconvene and get the hell out.
I walked right up to the cash register, put my stuff down. $260 later, I was out in 2 seconds.
Sometimes when there's like a big line, people come out of nowhere with like mobile cash
check you out there,
and they'll check you out in the middle of the aisle.
Do you want to know why? Do you know how much the managers make at Buc-ee's?
Yeah, like $200,000.
$225,000h. I saw it posted. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, Carmen.
Oh, I'm moving to Georgia.
It said, job opportunities, and they showed you what the entry level positions were and what the management was, and
just a floor manager's like $70,000.
Yeah.
I wonder what Buc-ee's making.
Wow, Buc-ee's killing it.
Yeah.
Buc-ee's
by the way, no charge for the picture with Buc-ee.
No. Yeah, Buc-ee. They actually were encouraging it because Buc-ee came out, and I have all this stuff on my hand, and I go, I gotta take a picture. Like, I knew it had to be funny.
Yeah.
So I went over there and I took the picture, and then I go, come on, Juliana, get in. She did not want anybody. I go, come on. And the guy's like, come on, Buc-ee wants to meet you. And she just looked at me like, you're an idiot.
Yeah. It's the best.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. Then, Gio, our other connection over vacation, I went to Helen, Georgia.
Yes.
To the Germantown and ate at the Hofbrauhaus. Whoo! That was just like our experience when we were in,
man.
without all the Buccaneers fans.
Yeah.
But it was still pretty awesome.
I saw the pictures. I was getting very missing Germany a lot.
Yeah, it was a good time. The good thing is I drove, so I couldn't drink.
Yeah. And
we got there, and they were like, the wait's going to be about 2 hours. I said, well, that's enough time for a beer to process through my body.
Yeah.
So I waited there, and it was only about an hour, but still it was good. We went in there, and
those big ass steins of beer. I miss that so much.
I know. I really, us just sitting there drinking those big steins with Mike Allstott for hours
took you right back.
Such a good time. So that was the vacation time, and now we're back. And Carmen, I don't know if you could see it or not, but this studio is a goddamn winter wonderland.
Is it?
Yep.
I cannot see.
Really?
Yeah,
nothing behind me.
There's like a little.
It's not your fault, Joe. It's just
Yeah, no, and now he's just showing me an empty seat.
We got our tree. Yeah, it's hard to
but-
see from the angles. We got our tree set up. We got our garland in here, and we got our lights up. It looks good. I got 3 Christmas trees in this house this year. So far, you never know if there's gonna be more.
All large Christmas trees? Any baby Christmas trees?
No, I got a baby one. I have the average. The one in here is a fake one with lights on it, and the one in the living room is a little baby tree, and then the one in the front living room is a monster.
And it's real.
It's real. The 2 out there are real. Yeah. I have to try and keep them alive between now and Christmas.
A lot of needles, Michael.
A lot of needles, Joe. A lot of needles. But
and your dogs don't pee on them?
No.
Okay.
I got 2 lady dogs.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if that matters.
Well, ladies squat, Carmen. I don't know if you know that. They don't lift their leg.
Right, but they would still see a tree and go by it.
Like
I would imagine.
My brother-in-law has 2 dogs, and one of them is a boy. And when we went outside to walk, they have those lights that you stick in the ground, and they're solar powered. And the dogs just pee right on that. Or the boy dog just lifts his leg and pees right on that thing.
Yeah.
They love to pee on stuff.
Oh, yeah. They love to go around and mark everything.
Yep. So, this house is in full winter. I got lights on the outside of the house. I mean, we're ready to go.
Nice.
I noticed you and Chad have a different tradition for Christmas.
Oh, yes. So, because we don't have kids and it's just us, so why wait to exchange presents?
Because that's what Christmas is about.
Yeah.
You wake up
That's
on
what
Christmas morning.
That's what Christmas is about? Just the presents?
Yeah. No, but
No, exactly.
And Jesus
Boom.
and stuff.
Give me my present now. No,
Yeah.
I mean it comes. We order our stuff from Amazon usually. So when it gets there, it's like, and we live in a townhouse, can't really hide it anywhere. And now you're just sitting looking at a box for
I
a
feel
month.
like you guys are being lazy about it.
Oh no! Listen, because I can use it. So if you don't know, Chad got me a personal sauna, like a portable one.
How, if I bought you that, I'd want to give you that right away too.
Right. And that's the thing, because I can use it. And yesterday I wasn't feeling really good. So it came and it was sitting there and he was like, do you want your present? And I was like, I'll try and wait. And then an hour later, he's like, no. I want you to have your present. So he opened it.
Well, you're not feeling good because you had to go back to work the next day?
No, because I started my period.
Oh, you could have lied to us.
Carmen, when you got out of it, you go, sweaty lady.
Chad did. But yeah, so he took it out. He's like, I want you to have your present. So he took it out and then he built it. And I was so excited. And
I want a boyfriend that'll build things.
I mean, he screwed some poles in together. Let's not say he built
I bet he did. I bet he screwed that pole right in. Did you guys do it in the sauna, yes or no?
No.
Oh.
I just started my period.
Oh, stop saying that.
Well, stop bringing it up.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, no. So we built it, and I went in there, and it felt really good. And it
Carmen
did
ruined Christmas.
Yeah.
100%.
It's not a white Christmas at all.
I ruined Christmas. It happens, okay?
I know, but
Stuff
you don't.
your stocking.
You celebrate it.
I don't celebrate it. I have to go through it. It's something I have to deal with monthly. Wait till your daughter has to go through it. Are you going to make her feel bad about it?
Yes.
Now keep it to yourself, though. You don't have to announce it.
You're going to lock it in the locker in the closet?
You leave my daughter's period out of this.
I mean, I'm just saying you should embrace it so she
You
doesn't
should have to go to Bucky's.
Bucky don't want to take a picture with you. Yeah, so it was nice, and you look like a little dolphin.
What's it got, like a little heater in the bottom? How does it heat up?
So, well, so there is like a little portable. It almost looks like a humidifier. Like it's a little round thing, and you add water to it, and then it heats up, and then there's a hose that goes inside that connects to it. And that's what builds the steam. Because it's definitely more of a steam room than a sauna, because it's very wet.
Right.
So I would say that's the difference. But now the big thing is, because we do want to keep it outside, even though it is easy to break down and stuff, we don't want to have to break it down every single time we want to use it. So I always buy myself like an adult Christmas gift every year. And I was going to buy new blinds this year because we just got the floors and the paint done. So we needed new blinds. But now I think I'm going to get our back porch screened in. Oh. And that's going to be my adult Christmas present to the household. I just don't know where to start and who to look and who does that.
I got you.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect.
Yeah, there's a lady that she advertises in a local magazine, and when the hurricane came, not this one, the previous one, I got, of course, the highest screen is the one that popped out on me, and they came and did a great job. So I'll hook you up with them.
But can they build?
Yeah, they do it all. They do it all.
Okay.
The lady?
Yeah. Well, she owns a company. Yeah, you don't want to have her period and just come over to your house.
Very natural.
Yeah.
But I will tell you, I absolutely love the gift. If you're thinking about getting one, I definitely recommend it. But now the problem is, I don't know what to get Chad.
Well, Pete has one of those, but he has like the full one that you'd see in like a gym, like the full wooden one with the glass doors and all that stuff. That single Pete, Sultan Pete is back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, can you see him at Joyland?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I saw his new pool. He was showing off
with the flames and all that.
Yeah, it's got like flaming cauldrons. And
it's been there for a while, but because he was all in a relationship, he was no fun for a while.
Yeah.
He wasn't, but now that he's single Pete, the flames are flying high.
Yeah.
Yeah, he I gotta tell you, that kid has the Kavorka right now. He's on fire. He's got the
So is this pool.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's not good.
Well, because now think about it. Now he's single. His kid's an adult now, so he's like free.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm so jealous.
He's doing well.
Yeah.
Business is up.
Yeah.
Business is, he's moving into marine.
Right.
He went from auto to marine now. Kid's gonna next thing you know, he's gonna be wrapping airplanes. I mean, all I'm saying is it's a good time. Good time to be Pete. even harder time to be Pete's friend. All right. We got a lot of things to do. We have a big concert announcement coming up today. I don't know. I'm supposed to get excited about it because I feel like we already made it last week, but you know what I'm saying. That's coming up at 9:00 today, and I'm not allowed to say anything about it beforehand.
Okay.
Yeah. So I
No
won't.
hints at all.
All right.
I mean, I don't know.
You already
who
announced it.
I don't know who the law is. Like, I feel like if I were to say it, who gets mad at me? Like, I'm not going to jail.
Well, would they be like, well, now we're not going to give you any tickets to it or anything?
Who cares? The other thing is also
listeners, the people who win tickets.
Yeah.
I don't think we even have tickets.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
And then the other thing is that what are you going to do? Stop the number one show in all the area from talking about your concerts? Like, I love that they send out a thing. Do not mention anything before 9 a.m. and blah blah blah. Shut up and tell me what to do.
I think we're doing a service to the community by saying it early.
Well, but you're not saying it, so they are telling you what to do. They own you.
Oh,
I have to tell you, my allegiance is to one Michael Gorilla Face Olivero.
Right. You don't want him to get in
asked me
trouble.
not to do it, and so I'm not doing it there.
So he's your boss?
Yes.
Oh man,
Yeah, I'll give you that one.
subservient.
There are very few people that I fully listen to. Mike Olivero is kind of one of them. I wouldn't say fully, but for the most part, I do.
What's the venue?
Oh,
No, not even that.
I'm not allowed to say that.
Not even the venue.
No, I'll tell you this. It's not Tropicana Field.
Well,
Not like that. Hate to narrow it down.
all right. Cross that one off.
Yeah, take that one off the list.
Do we know when this is happening? Is it like far off?
May be.
Maybe.
Oh.
Okay.
May be.
All right.
That's all I can say about that. At 9:00, I'll give you all the information that you want to get. All right? Good. In the meantime, we'll take a break. We come back. We've got our first post-vacation Sporkle, which I'm on a tear, I believe. We'll find out what's going on with that before we play. And Carmen will tell you what we have to give away. We'll do all of that next. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 102.5 The Bone. Carmen is the keeper of Sporkle. Papa is your judge and scorekeeper. Let's play a little Sporkle. Here we go. What was my rule, Carmen?
No, don't tell him.
I can't tell you.
Why? You're an impartial player.
Right. Which would be impartial to the other players if I told you.
One was singing.
Integrity.
One was singing.
Mm-hmm.
We wish Mike a Merry Christmas.
We wish.
And then the other one was something
And
else. All right. All right. Hopefully it'll come.
I
to
mean,
me.
you don't get to make another rule. You
No.
can't- Yeah.
I will if I win 5 more in a row.
Well, you
No.
know.
Well,
Actually, it's
7.
7. So, all right. Let's do this, Carmen. What are we playing today?
All right. Well, we're back from break. It's been a little time, so I wanted to make it easy. And it's Monday. So, can you name the missing word from these songs that all begin with the letter M? Very simple. You're giving me
Okay.
the M word. That's
All right.
it.
Whoa.
Take
M?
it easy.
M.
Okay.
All right. Your first one. These boots are made Galvin. The night.
Mayor.
What'd you say?
Mayor.
Lady Gaga. Blank the night.
Make.
Move.
Marry the night.
That's what I meant.
Yeah, but you were very close, Gio. Sweet Child
Mine.
O. Gio. Lady.
Madonna.
La Belle. Lady. Blank.
I know it now.
Marmalade.
Gio. Virginia.
Meat.
Galvin. Wrench.
Monkey.
Mike. Send her
Bye.
love. Galvin. You feel my love.
Make.
Ooh,
Galvin.
a little rapey.
Than a feeling.
More.
Mike and Pap Pap.
Oh man.
We are halfway there.
Michael has 2. He is tied with Gio, who
Yeah.
also has 2. Galvin is in the lead.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm in your what?
Hey, Galvin is doubling that score. He's winning with 4.
Jesus Christ.
All right.
Good to
Sorry,
be
first
back.
day back.
First day back. Give me a break.
I'm in your lead.
All right.
All right, we're doing missing words. All the words start with M from these songs. Your next one, don't stop the
Music.
Mike. Number 5,
Mambo.
Gio. Great song. Do you believe in
Magic.
Mike? Mama.
Mia.
Galvin. Man in the
Mirror.
mirror. Gio. Dancing in the
Moonlight.
Galvin. I feel like a woman.
Man.
Galvin.
Oh, Judge.
That was Galvin.
It was not. It was not.
Yep, sure was.
Galvin gets the point. AM Pap Pap.
Oh.
Yes.
We are on the last 3.
All right. Gio has 4. Michael has 4. And Galvin is your leader. He's winning with 7.
All right, missing M words from these songs. Last 3. Here we go. In a bottle.
Man. Nope.
The Police.
Message.
Yeah.
Yes. Gio. 1,000.
More.
Miles.
Miles. Vanessa Carlton. Mike Calta. And your last one. Stacy's.
Mom.
Pap Pap.
That was Galvin.
I don't like that.
I heard Mike.
Your final score,
Stop.
Doesn't matter.
Mike and Gio both tied with 5. Galvin is your triumphant champion today. He won with 8.
Kachaya! Woo!
What was my second rule?
For why you gotta talk
I'm
over
sorry.
that? Oh, you know what your second rule is? It doesn't matter. You didn't win.
Well, I know you can tell me now, though.
No.
Huh.
You have to remember.
That means, yeah.
You have to remember it. If you don't remember them,
listen to the show if I
Done.
have to.
Exactly. You could go
But you
watch
won't.
YouTube.
But you won't.
I'll make Tom do it.
That was
By the way-
quite the streak slaying right there.
Yeah, right?
Mike had won going back to the 15th of November.
Oh,
Wow.
jeez.
Hey, boss, you made them dance.
Hey, Tom doesn't smoke, does he?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
Why?
It smells like you would smell that out there, and
Yeah, what? But you said
It's like old coffee,
Yeah,
but it's
Joe, is there
also-
old coffee out there?
it's like old coffee and cigarettes too.
That's what
Come
Joe.
on, nobody's smoking.
That's
out
how I
there.
would describe what Joe
But
smells
someone
like,
used
though.
to smoke out there.
It's not true.
Yeah, but no, this is like new.
There's a stink out in the garage, but it doesn't smell like garbage. It smells like something's. I don't know. It's hard to say.
Maybe one of his friends burning heaters.
No, it's Galvin said it smells like old coffee, and I'm wondering if there is like old coffee in the machine somewhere.
Yeah.
Do we have to empty that, Joe?
I can check on it, but
Yeah.
I'll tell you this: I'll go out there and make sure that the garbage has been thrown out because that's how I empty your trash can here, and it usually has half full coffee in it.
Oh,
So I will investigate that today.
I've got breaking news.
Oh,
do we need a breaking news sounder?
I mean,
is
yeah.
it a concert?
Yeah.
It is. Uh
Hold on. Don't say anything.
This is horrible.
I can't find my breaking news sounder.
Dun, dun, dun,
And now we go live to Gio and the Mike Calta Show breaking news segment.
The announcement.
Wait a second. I found it. Gio, let's go live to the breaking news center.
The major concert announcement that we've been teasing for the last hour will not be happening today.
Why?
It is now happening tomorrow at 8 a.m.
Why?
Listen.
Who said that?
All right.
Yeah, you didn't see anything.
Who said that to you?
Somebody sent it to me.
No, shit, for real.
Somebody important.
Olivera?
Yes.
Carmen, call Oliver.
Okay. Well,
Call Oliver.
He said.
Okay.
He literally says.
oh yeah, he
"Please
said it
don't-
to all of us.
Yeah. Please don't announce today, or they will pull the tickets
Oh,
that we have.
But you can't tell us we're going to do it, and then the day... Get him on the phone, Carmen.
yeah.
I'm only breaking the news. I can't.
Hey.
Can you read the text?
Yes. No. I swear to God, I almost did.
I know. I'm surprised you put the name in
I
there.
almost did. I almost read because it says who it is in the thing, and I almost read it verbatim.
Yeah.
All right.
Whoops! I stopped myself.
All right, let's get Oliver on the phone. We'll figure
I
out what's
mean,
going on
we
here.
just wasted an hour of the show.
Yeah.
Wait.
I mean, that
And-
was what we had planned for the whole 9 o'clock
How
hour. What are we
about-
going to do now?
How about all that advertising money that they got too?
Yeah,
We want that
I want
back
my money.
now.
I want my money back.
You know.
I want
I want my
back.
money,
I want
money,
my
money,
back.
money.
This is information we needed at 5:55.
Yeah. All right. We're lying. One line
Listen,
one.
money talks.
Mike Olivero.
Yeah,
What happened?
I don't know.
When did you get this information?
Overnight?
But I got an email from you overnight saying it was happening today.
I know, but I woke up this morning, checked the email like I do as soon as I woke up, saw that, and sent you the info.
Oh, so it was still on whenever he talked to you last night, and then this morning. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, question: what's the worst thing that would happen if we went ahead and said it anyway?
They'll pull the buy and they'll pull the tickets.
God, take it. They need us more than we need them.
Do they?
Not the band. Not the band. Band's huge. They've been around for a
I'm
long
just
time.
the middleman here.
No,
I
I'm
think
not.
it's gonna be-
I'm not yelling at you. I'm asking you to let's weigh out the options here. I mean, listen.
Yeah, they said if we do anything, they'll pull the buy and the tickets or whatever. It can't be traced to us. It all goes back to when the Metallica thing. They thought we leaked it first, and it was just like it's called.
But I can be honest with you about something. We did not leak the Metallica thing. We put it up there. We
I
used,
know
we
you
used
did.
their graphic to put it up that they sent to us.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, whatever. What babies? Okay, we won't say anything.
I
Say
agree.
it.
I'm not saying anything tomorrow either.
Appreciate.
I'm not saying anything either
Okay.
day.
I almost said it when I read the text.
Yeah.
Sorry, Mike.
When you say Thursday,
No,
Friday,
no,
I'm going to boycott the show now.
okay.
no. I don't.
I'm still good.
You can't buy me
I
off.
feel like the opening of the movie 300, where I feel like the messenger getting ready to kick down the hole here. You know?
I mean, it's not you. It's not your. It's not your fault.
I know.
I need to know. I need answers. I can't just get. I can't. What are we supposed to do? We ruined our whole 9 o'clock hour. We already been promoting it.
Ah,
Yeah, you don't buy
I
me
know.
out. I buy you out.
Yeah. Hey, you see? All right.
no.
No, you're no fun.
All right. Whatever. I'm gonna give away a pair of tickets.
I know. Oh, jeez.
Did you text me like at 9 o'clock last night?
I did.
This guy was sleepy. I had a big show to do
Oh, that's very
today.
nice. I figured as much.
Come on.
All right. All right. Well, thank you for nothing,
Yeah,
Olivero.
I was going to talk to you about. I was going to talk to you about this really big announcement this morning at 9 o'clock, and
And then you ruined it.
good thing we didn't.
What if we talk about the
Oh, I
announcement we were
ruined it,
supposed to make, and then we won't make another announcement until tomorrow?
An update.
No. Just don't announce it.
Oh,
All
man.
right. I said
At
on
the
the
end of the
show.
day, at the end of the day, I really don't care. I just know that the person that I deal with is going to pull the tickets, and he says he's going to pull the buy,
Ooh.
and then
He's gonna pull the
Yeah,
buy. Ooh.
So what? Because we buy the tickets that we give away.
No, so
No.
they'll buy advertising on the radio station.
advertising schedule.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to hurt Richard. Don't do that to Richard. He's a good guy.
Yeah, it's certainly going to hurt Rich. The fact that they're missing 90% of the market by not advertising in the morning is going to kill them. It's not going to hurt us.
Big buy.
Tell them put it all on the shark, so everybody could.
Yeah.
All the 16 people that listen to that thing.
There's not going to be enough minutes of commercials in order to fulfill it if they do it there.
All right. Well, I won't say anything. Just let it go. Disappointing.
All right. I appreciate it.
All right. For you, Mike Oliver. I'm not doing this for you.
I appreciate it.
All right. Your sleepy voice is not even sexy. It's like you got to clear your throat.
Come on, Olivero. Sex it up when you talk to us.
All right. Bye. Whatever.
That's stupid.
Okay. No big deal. Galvin, what do we have coming up in news?
You missed my thing earlier.
What'd you say?
I caught yours.
Yeah.
I don't know if you caught
I
mine.
did not catch her.
I don't want to say it again.
Don't say it
it'll
again.
be too
No,
obvious. Coming up in news today, I didn't say I wouldn't not do it. Diddy Dropper, and that's bananas.
Speaking of Diddy.
Yeah.
We got a lot of stuff to talk about Diddy.
Well, we got more.
Yeah. All right, let's take a break and we'll get right into news. It's a Mike Calta Show. This is 102.5 The Bone. My wife said the same thing when I was like, you don't love dealing with the snow. No. I want to be snowed in. I want to be inside while it's snowing outside. That's all I care about. Like, I like this weekend that we were in the cabin. It was freezing outside, but we were nice and warm on the inside.
Yeah,
that's what I like.
I understand that, and that's nice to visit.
Right.
To deal with it and to have to go to work and you have to go to the store and you have to do that stuff and drive in that, it's miserable.
Yeah.
Sit there and scratch off a 3-inch thing, whatever, so you can see out your window. Yeah, it's bananas.
My brother-in-law's driveway to get to his cabin went like this. Like you could not see over the hood of your car. You just had to go and pray that the road was there. Oh, it was so scary. And I thought about driving through that in the snow. I thought that'd be insane.
Yeah, it's bananas.
So a couple of things that we have to talk about, but real quick, and this is how Under Oath was formed. It was actually a ruse with Dinah.
Right.
When Dinah was here, I was like, Dinah, you got anything you want to tell us about? And she was like, what? And then she started just confessing things about who she was having sex with and lying about and all this stuff. And we were like, oh, okay, cool. That worked. And we really had nothing on her. But in this case, there is something. Does anybody in this room want to step forward, or I'm sorry, anybody on the show want to step forward and come forward with something before I bring it up?
Well, I think you kind of showed your hand on this one.
Well, Carmen's included.
Right.
Yeah.
The way you corrected yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I do not.
Carmen?
I do not.
Do you want to think about that?
Sure.
Joe, anything with you?
No.
Gio, anything with you?
Of course not.
Joe, may I say that you and I had a delicious meal on Friday?
We did. It was
I wish I
fantastic.
could remember the name of the restaurant.
I can't remember.
It was over by the mall. It was like a little steak place.
Yeah.
Can I tell you, while we're talking about restaurants, that I had one of the best meals I've had in a long time.
Olive Garden?
No, but I love Olive Garden. But it was off of Uber Eats, and I was just kind of feeling barbecue, smoky bones.
Oh, yeah. Smoky Bones is good.
Great.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not a huge barbecue guy or anything, but I was kind of feeling barbecue, so I got like this combo thing, and it had wings, brisket, and chicken, and then sides and stuff. Like literally everything that I got was 10 out of 10.
Hey, just making us hungry.
All right.
Yeah, well,
All right.
All right, back to the original thought. Does anybody have anything in here that they want to bring to the table before we make it a big deal?
no.
No.
Last call.
No.
Joe,
What?
it's about you.
Oh,
Here we go.
Of course.
All right.
I knew it.
Mm-hmm.
Anything now that know it's you? Anything in jarred your memory?
Are you talking about Friday?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Are you talking about the $20 under the pot? Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
What do you recall about Friday?
I recall that after we had the show.
Now Friday was a long day.
Yeah.
Joe and I started out doing the show here.
Yeah.
Then after the show, I picked you up and we drove down to Sarasota.
No,
Correct.
Friday we were out at the food drive.
Yes.
Well, whatever we did. Yeah, I'm sorry. So I picked you up. We went out to Sarasota.
Correct.
We shared a nice dinner together.
We did.
Then we went back to the hotel room.
Yes.
I took a nap on the bed. Joe took a nap on the couch.
Yep.
And then Pete came.
Yes.
And the three of us went to Joyland.
Correct.
Then while we're at Joyland,
Mm.
I had a great time. We drank. And
I had a great time.
A
Michael.
Zumba class was there.
the Zumba class. I could watch those girls dance all night long.
Carmen, there was a Zumba class that came out. They weren't doing the class there. They just all came out together to party and
But
stuff.
do you know why they came out?
To show off that one girl's abs?
The one with the black hair and the denim?
Jesus.
Oh, my God. She was so hot.
I mean.
No, but they came out because they misunderstood. One of the girls was a fan. The other girls thought that we covered Pitbull songs. So they thought they were going to see a Pitbull Dale cover.
Yeah, worldwide.
Yeah.
I love
nice.
it. Can you guys please change your set list?
Oh, man, were they disappointed.
Yeah. But anyway, it was a great time. We walked in there and it was like everybody was at the bar, so it didn't look like it was full. And then all of a sudden we started playing and it was like the Pied Piper. They all came out to the dance floor.
Yeah.
So it was a great time.
Now, originally, Joe did not want to go, but he was voluntold that he had to be there.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Joe is paid to be there.
Oh.
I was.
I paid. Yes, because I knew you weren't going to know. I sent you wizard money that night,
Oh,
and I knew, and I was like, I bet he doesn't even know. I should probably tell him.
yeah. No, I didn't.
Yeah, I paid.
He got
Joe.
paid for that?
Yes.
For what? What did he do? Perform one song and,
No.
and drank all your free Bud Lights?
What he did,
Yes.
Carmen, was drunkenly completely go off the songs to the point where we're like, what is happening?
Yeah.
I loved it.
Yeah.
No, at one point, I got a little tipsy, and Joe was singing.
That's why you loved it.
Yeah.
By the way, the sober drummer was like, "What is going on?
Can't
1,
keep
2,
the
3,
beat.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4."
That's okay. We're paying this guy.
Yeah.
At one point, Joe is singing "Sweet Caroline," and I was in the audience just watching from the fans' point of view. It was great. Anyway, after that night, we left
Yes.
and we went to a strip club.
Right. I did
Me,
not go.
Pete, Shane, and Daphne were there, and their friends, and Josh and Jen.
Yeah.
We all went to a strip club, which was mediocre at best. to
Did
be honest
Melissa and her husband go or no?
Yes. It just was like, I don't know if it was the club or if I'm too old for that stuff, but it was just was
There's
not.
really only one club down there, right?
I don't know. I didn't explore. I just went to the one that we knew. But I got to tell you, I had more of a good time talking to Jen and hanging out with the other people that were with, and I didn't even the fact that there were naked girls dancing around.
Right.
It just wasn't that great. But anyway, that's where we separated because you were going to go home with Tom. I drove you there, but you were going to go home with Tom.
Correct.
Okay. Then the next day, I got a phone call about how that night ended. Now, in your eyes, how did it end with you?
I got in the Sprinter. We came home, and I had a little trouble getting into the door.
You're way ahead of the story.
Okay.
Okay.
That means he doesn't remember
No,
what
I do
happened.
remember.
What do you
course I
remember?
I remember being in the club and then telling Tom, I'm going to go wait in the Sprinter. I went outside.
No.
I went outside.
Oh, man.
No.
I
Go
went
ahead.
outside to pee outside like
Oh!
I like to. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
That
Okay.
public?
In a public place?
No, it wasn't-
Drunk and
There was
disorderly.
no kids around.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. You
You're
can't
in
pee in
public. We
public.
live in a society.
Everybody pees outside.
No.
Well, I'm an
No.
outdoor peer.
Listen to me. You're skipping steps ahead.
Oh,
Okay.
man.
Hold on. You saying you're an outdoor peer
Yeah.
is the same thing as saying I like to have sex with young girls.
That's
so,
not
That's not
even
that
close.
crazy. That's a little bit of a
not
stretch.
They're both against the law.
Yes.
That's my point.
But
And you
one-
can both end up on
different
the
levels
sex
of crime.
offender.
Yeah.
They both
Yeah.
put you on the sex offender
Yeah.
list.
No, only if you're peeing in
they
front of a
don't.
school.
That's right.
Okay, let's back it up a couple of steps. Joe is outside and being a little bit drunk.
Yes.
So
All true.
Tom
Wow.
takes him and puts him in the Sprinter.
Well,
so Tom goes.
I went to the Sprinter myself, but go ahead.
You told your story. Your story is wrong.
Yeah.
Tom said, "I put Joe in the Sprinter. He wanted to go in the Sprinter. How's that?
Yes.
Okay. I put him in the Sprinter, closed door.
Yeah.
Tom said, I'm unloading the gear. And all of a sudden I hear banging on the glass. And I go, what the hell is that? Banging. And I go and I open the door and I go, what's going on? Joe says, I don't know how to get out. So he was trying to kick his way out the windows of the Sprinter.
Wow.
That's not true. But go ahead.
Okay, so
Go ahead.
just so far to tell you that normally I side with you, Joe.
Yeah.
Except two pieces of the Sprinter are missing. One of the air conditioner vents is gone, it fell out, and one of the switches on
tried to crawl out.
Well, no, I'm saying like you bang on the window, it can fall out, and then one of the switches by the radio is broken off. So far I'm going with Tom on this. Okay.
I mean, Tom wouldn't lie, would he?
Then Tom frees Joe from being stuck inside of the Sprinter.
Yeah.
And then the story that I heard, and I was not there for this,
I had to pee.
is that you had to pee.
Yes.
And then instead of walking in the club and peeing, you pee right there in the parking lot in front of Joyland.
It was behind the Sprinter. That is absolutely not true.
The DJ saw you out there peeing and went in there and told the owner that you were peeing.
Thanks.
Now I have to put out that pee fire.
Yeah.
Of you peeing at Joyland.
There's a wizard outside.
Listen,
Hey, remember the drunk guy that was on stage? He's peeing in the parking
He's
lot.
now urinating.
All right.
Remember that Pitbull cover band?
Oh,
man.
All right.
You got paid for that. You got paid for that.
Listen, Tom wants a story. That's the story. Fine.
Does
If
he
you
want
wanna
a story,
go with it.
or do you just not remember it
I
correctly?
totally remember it.
Sober, responsible Tom.
The one who's driving
Yeah.
everybody.
Yeah.
My most-
Or
Alright.
Just making up stories.
Make it a story.
my
that's
most loyal
fine.
companion.
Yeah.
Tom.
Meanwhile, guy who has a history of peeing outside,
literally
and,
called himself an outside peer.
Yep.
and getting caught in public peeing.
Yeah.
That's the story he's made up about him.
No.
Right.
Fine.
Wow.
That's fine.
If somebody said, Galvin, I saw you petting a dog, and I said, I wasn't petting a dog,
Yep.
would you believe the person?
Oh.
And then, not to mention all the other stories that you've failed to tell us about.
Yeah,
Joe.
exactly.
I'm not trying to cover anything up.
I can tell you, I'm starting to side with Spanish. I think you peed in St. Pete.
That is absolutely not true. And there were no kids in that parking lot. So there you go.
That you saw.
Do you check beforehand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you
always.
say, hey, kids, I'm about to
Check
pee.
it. Gather round,
Uncle
everybody.
Drunky's about to pee.
Are there any kids out
Check
here?
it out, kids. No, come on. An old man drunk peeing in the parking lot isn't news. That's the heartbreak of incontinence. I had to pee.
Yeah.
I was stuck in the Sprinter. I couldn't get out.
But how come you couldn't just walk into the club and pee?
Well, I didn't want to go in there, Michael.
I understand that.
Yeah, but I mean-
in the other sense, now I gotta face the embarrassment of. Can I tell you why my father's a boss and why I'm not?
Yeah.
Yesterday, I go to my father's house. It was my stepmother's birthday. And evidently, they were all together for Thanksgiving. My brother was there, and some other people were there, and they had a big Thanksgiving thing. We were out of town, so we didn't make it. And there was this guy there that I don't know. I don't even want to say his name because I don't want to put this out there yet. But my father, one time, I FaceTimed them, and my father said, "Say hi to everybody." There was some guy that I didn't recognize, kind of looked like Paulie Walnuts, had white hair, And that guy, I think, got a little tipsy and insulted one of my nephew Tommy's friends. That kid was there in the military. So the joke was the guy was, I guess, in the Army, and this kid was in the Air Force, and he called them, we used to call those guys, and he called them like a slur, making like a joke. And the kid was like real taken back by it, and he was offended, and nothing came out of it. But the kid didn't want to come back to the house because he was afraid that guy was going to be there again. So my father called that guy yesterday on the phone, on speakerphone, and said, "Did you say this to this kid?" And he goes, "Yeah." And he goes, "I was joking." And he goes, "You said it to a kid you don't know?" And the guy goes, "This is a generational thing. I didn't know that he wouldn't get it." He goes, "Let me tell you what you're going to do. You're going to write that kid a letter and apologize to that kid." And the guy goes, "All right, I'm on it. I'll write it." And he goes, "You're going to write that kid a letter and you're going to apologize." And he hung up. I go, "Did you just give that bitch homework? Just make him Joe, you should write a letter to Joyland.
Okay.
Dear Joyland,
Yes.
I'm sorry I peed in your parking lot.
I will absolutely do that.
Please
Michael.
don't hold this against Pitbull Toddler."
Yes, absolutely.
Although they have toddler in the name, nobody expected a young kid to be peeing in the parking lot. Or
Well,
an old wizard,
I'm
for
old
that
man.
matter.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. I'm trying to see if I can get Tom to call in. Carmen,
Yes.
will you grab the phone lines?
Yeah. Nothing's coming yet. But.
Yeah, no. I'm just
This
doing
reminds me of the birthday show or the birthday thing we did at the beach. We had to lock Joe in his room.
Oh, yeah.
That's true.
And we thought he was out for the count.
And then
No.
he escaped.
And he
Yeah.
also
I
peed in public there.
I was just about to say, I forget. Did he pee in public there?
But just like the Sprinter, we locked him in his room to kind of protect him.
Yeah.
And he escaped.
Yeah. Joe, sometimes when you want to get out, you got to get out.
Got to get out. I mean, I didn't want to pee inside the Sprinter, Michael.
Dear Joyland,
Yes.
Oh, man.
I'm so sorry. Is Tom on line one?
Yes, he is.
Tom, have you been listening?
Is this Tom the liar?
Yes,
Yes, I have, and I'm definitely not a liar because I'm sober.
That's right.
It's right. Sober Tom. Listen, Tom.
Responsible, Tom.
It would take a lot for me not to believe you, Tom. So I'm on your side on this one. So where did I go wrong, or was I right on my recollection of what you told me?
No, you're definitely right on your recollection. I mean, first, when I went outside, I looked at Joe. He was in the bushes talking to his girlfriend on the phone.
In the bushes.
Yeah. Well, I couldn't get into the Sprinter.
Yeah.
So then I went ahead and I opened the Sprinter, put him in there. I'm loading up the equipment,
Confirmed.
and I hear a bunch of banging. The Sprinter's moving all around. The DJ's outside with me. I open the door. And I said, Joe, you okay? I couldn't get out. So
it is difficult to get out. It is difficult to get out of the Sprinter.
Yes. And Joe just literally just flops it out and starts going. Right there.
Right there.
It's on the foot thing. You know, it's on the It was on the
step on the step on the foot railing.
I had to go.
The Sprinter.
Oh, you left that part out, Joe. See, this is why I think you don't remember anything.
Right.
Okay.
He peed on my Sprinter.
Yes.
Oh, Joe.
Scumbag.
Joe, the good thing is when I take my wiener out, nobody ever says flop it out.
Okay. Well,
I get poked out.
all right.
Ding, ding.
Who treats your Sprinter worse, Joe or Ian?
I mean, Ian just uses it a lot. Joe, Ian's never peed on it.
on your Sprinter,
to my knowledge. So then,
and then I bring. Sorry.
So he pees outside, and then and the DJ goes in. Is he mad? He tells the owner.
Yeah. He tells the owner right then and there. He's like, that guy's out there just peeing outside there out of the Sprinter, and he said, Pap. He did not say Joe. He said Pap. So yeah. Moving forward.
Make sure when you write that letter, you sign it. Love Pap.
I will.
All right. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Tom. You take him home.
No problem. I take him home, and he cannot get his keys. He can't get in the house
because the lights were out and I couldn't see the lock.
Yeah,
yeah. And then
so I'm like,
now this is all.
So anyway,
this is all in the Ring doorbell, right, Joe?
Oh yes.
So he's like, I gotta go to the bathroom. So he's on the side of his house, and right then and there he goes right there, and right down. He goes to fall, and I grab him. Now I had the back of him of his shirt. You can ask him. I got him. I'm holding him up as he's going to the bathroom, and I'm like, I can't make this story up.
You're a saint, Tom.
I've done that before.
Yeah, look, and it's his own house. He went to pee in his own house.
I grabbed Joe by his shirt because he was peeing and almost fell over.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. That's kind of just our.
Happened.
You got to take care of each other, you know. And then you finally got him in, and he was okay.
And then he kept on telling me about I have to do his keys in his house, and don't worry about what to charge him. Just charge him whatever. And I'm like, I'll wait till you're sober.
Oh yeah. So he was
trying to owes you money.
All true.
He was trying to hire you to do tree work.
Yep.
Yes.
He's a good companion, so I figured
it's
come
a great
over and do the
opportunity.
trees.
Great opportunity for you, Tom.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I did tell him. He's like, just leave me out here, and I'm like, nope, Mike will kill me. I'm making sure you get in.
Oh, dear Joyland.
Wow.
All right.
During a Pitbull toddler gig, I drank too much and urinated in your parking lot while also urinating on Mike's Sprinter.
Yeah.
I am thoroughly embarrassed, and I would.
Please don't this reflect poorly on the band.
Yes. The band enjoys playing at your club and would like to come back there sometime. I'm sorry that I shed a cast a bad light on it. Thank you. Love, Pap.
I will
Tom, thank you for getting him home safe.
No problem.
All right, buddy.
Anytime, boss.
Thanks.
You got it.
There you go.
What were you drinking, Joe?
Everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everything.
Wow.
Sugar Pants and I are going on a cleanse, so that was my last night.
So you went on this cleanse?
Yeah, I did not drink all through Thanksgiving or this break.
Wow.
What a hero.
Yeah.
So you know the song "My Own Worst Enemy" by Lit. You know how it goes da na 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 going like that. This is how Joe sang it. Beep bop boop, skibby dooby doo, la la in the front. Yard! Hey!
Oh, man.
I was like, what is going on? You might as well just put a strobe light in my face.
And you got paid for this the whole night.
Overall, great time, Joe.
Yeah, well, I thought it was a great time.
I had a great time.
You know, and I'll write the letter.
Did he get paid enough to pay you back for peeing on the Sprinter and breaking the radio in the air conditioning vent?
I don't know. Tom was like, "Hey, boss, the air conditioning vent is missing." And I go, "What do you mean missing?" He goes, "I don't know. It was like it was kicked out. Now I can't find it anywhere." He's like, "I have to order new parts."
I reject that nomenclature. I don't
Listen to
think
me.
it was
You're not
kicked
allowed to
out.
reject
There's
anything anymore.
you're unrejectable. There is no way Tom lies about this stuff, and his details are accurate and always correct. So
Sober accounting.
a sober account of what happened. Yeah, yeah.
Responsible, truthful.
Right. A guy who feels guilt and compassion for others. I'm gonna have to go with Tom on this one.
All right.
Man, you'd been doing so good lately, and now this.
Well,
I gotta tell you, Joe, I like a quarterly peeing in public from you.
Joe
That's
was
what I
on. He
expect.
was on the uptick. Yeah.
Uptick.
And now you just
now
Real
leveled
down
off.
tick.
one step forward, 10 steps
Plane
back.
is heading for the mountain.
I feel like some of it's my fault.
Why?
I like to contribute to your delinquency.
Oh yeah, he's your toy. You like to.
No, I wouldn't say
you
it like
like
that.
to feed alcohol to the toy and watch it go.
Sometimes you go out with your friends and you like to buy your friends drinks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like the gremlins when you feed them after midnight.
Right.
Yeah.
He was
It's like having a
voluntold to
gremlin.
drink all the alcohol.
No, I didn't know it. I mean, we did do a shot at the hotel before we came.
We did.
Before
Of
we came
course.
out that night. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. But I gotta tell you, we went to I don't even know what hotel we stayed at. It was like a Hilton Garden Inn or one of those kind of places. Had the hottest, smokingest bartender. I wanted to be like, why are you here?
Yeah.
Why are you working at the Hilton
Isn't that
Garden
wild?
Inn serving mimosas to soccer moms that are here on? It was ridiculous. I'm like, you're so hot. But she's like, I am from Cuba.
Oh, there you go. Foreign.
Gorgeous.
Foreign, a lot of times have no idea.
No.
Yeah,
I
it's
wanted
wild.
to take her and make her a model.
Yeah.
An OnlyFans model. What? Anyway, so that was a great night at Joyland. Joyland, on behalf of Joe, I apologize. for the
Joyland,
public
I
urination.
personally apologize, and you will be receiving a self-addressed
letter.
stamped envelope.
Well, they're not going to send you a letter
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
I mean, if they want to, they can respond.
I don't think.
Joe just thinks he's getting a pen pal.
Yeah. I mean, this is horrible timing because you got year-end reviews that are right around the corner. I mean, this is really not
Carmen,
good timing.
make sure that Dizzy gets a copy of this.
Gotcha.
That's true. I forgot about that, man.
Jeez.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Wow.
The other thing I wanted to bring up, I know we haven't gotten the news yet, but I mean, how long has Dom been on the show?
Oh, 13, 14 years, I think.
15.
15?
15 of the what? No, because, of 18. I've been on this station for 18 years. 18 years. Oh, my God.
Yeah, because I've been over 17.
Yeah. So Dom has been there 15 years. When was the last time Dom took you to a football game?
Never.
Joe? Gio, sorry.
I don't think I've ever been to a football game with Dom.
Carmen?
I don't think I've ever done anything with Dom.
I was at a game one time, and it was so hot I went up to Dom's suite. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
Did I see this wrong, or did the attorney Patrick Smith that is on the station in some capacity, did he take John Senning
Yes.
to a game?
Yeah.
And Kevin,
yeah,
who
big
doesn't
Kev.
even work here anymore.
And Kevin?
Yeah.
Why Kevin?
Well,
Because they're buddies.
I think Kevin
Worked for the Bucks.
He works for the Bucks now,
Yeah.
And they went to a Bucks away game together on a plane.
I
Yeah.
think they
Yes.
flew in and flew right back out because John Stenning texted me last night, said he just got back on the plane. We were talking about the game.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Dom has never taken us to a Bucks game.
No.
Not in any capacity, let alone on a jet.
Mm-mm.
That is something else.
He comes to the tailgate, though. I see him there. That's fun.
Yeah.
He comes and takes food. That's not the same as
Oh,
chartering a plane.
yeah. I mean,
Unbelievable.
Do we know if John Senning kicked in any?
No, he didn't charter the plane. I would imagine. I'm going to guess and say that was one of the client trips that the Bucks do, where they charter the plane, and each client is allowed to bring a couple of people with them. That's what my assumption is.
Oh,
I don't know, but even that,
I've
still.
never been Dom's +1 for anything.
Never,
no.
never.
He invites us to his Christmas party.
We've had to play it.
We play it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
We've had
pretty
to play our way in.
I'm pretty sure Joe peed on his office.
Yeah. That's right.
And Dom
That's
hasn't had a
why.
Christmas party in years.
Yeah.
The last time I went to Dom's Christmas party, Roland Mizell was there, and we got in a fight.
You and Roland?
Yeah, not like a fist fight, but like a verbal altercation.
Why?
Because he asked me why I
La
thought.
la 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 la.
He asked me why I didn't like him, and so I told him why I didn't like him.
Why don't you like
love
him?
that?
Yeah.
Isn't that such a great feeling?
Yeah.
To be able to say, well, since you asked, here are the
I'm like,
reasons.
this is why I think you're a
What
jerk.
were the reasons?
At the time, he had. I was still working on 97X, and he had deleted a bunch of stuff that I had down there. And even though I know I had told them not to delete that stuff.
Oh,
and he went ahead and deleted it. And there was another time where he was like a jerk to me in the hallway because I was working on the Bone and 97X at the same time, and he was supposed to run a contest for me because I was voice tracked down the hallway, and he didn't do it. And then he was just a dick about it. So there was like multiple reasons why.
What did he say when you presented him with the evidence?
At the time, I feel like he was kind of drunk, but he was like, "Okay, well now I know," and I apologize. And like
You hugged it out?
I remember we were kind of yelling at each other in the parking lot a little bit.
Yeah.
But I feel like afterwards it was like, okay, that's why. Well, I'm sorry. I'm like, I'm sorry too.
All these lawyers at the party are walking up, handing you guys their card.
But I
you want
remember
to settle this the right way.
I was standing there and he just walked right up. He goes, "Hey man, why don't you like me?" And I go, "Well, since you asked, I'll tell you."
Yeah, it's so funny.
But it was good. Yeah, I'm glad it worked out that way.
Good that you got to tell him and stuff, but I couldn't possibly care any less if somebody doesn't like me to the point where I would ask them why don't you like me? I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now I like Roland.
Yeah. I like Roland too. I just, like Galvin was saying off the air, that is nothing more enjoyable than making fun of Open Mouth Sally right to his face. Like we did at the live.
Yeah.
Did he almost come out of the closet?
He did. He almost.
Like we opened that door for him and he was like,
He had 1 foot out.
Right.
he had 1 foot out. He
Yeah.
almost came out of the closet.
Yeah.
And then he was like, "No, I got a girlfriend. She pays half the rent.
Right.
I can't screw that up." Interesting. All right. I don't even know. Should we take a break and then come back and do news? Let's do that because we didn't even get started. We'll take a quick break and we'll come back and we'll get into news next. It's a Mike Calta Show. This is 102.5 The Bone. My wife and I started doing a podcast together. It's called Me and My Wife, aptly titled. And today we're recording a new episode and it is taken off, and so much that we are going to be out doing a gig already. Friday, December 13th, we'll be out there from 7 to 10 p.m. at the Mahaffey Theater at Winter Seltzerland. It's where you can come out and try over 80 seltzers. It's a big winter wonder. You know, I like a good goddamn winter wonderland. It's got a big setup there, all in the Mahaffey. It's got a whole winter setup. I'm sure Santa will be there. They got a sleigh and the whole deal. But the best part about it is you could try handcrafted cocktails, over 80 different types of seltzers. And Teresa Giudice from The Real Housewives is going to be there. I will be doing Me and My Wife podcast there live. And Teresa will be on the show with us. You'll get to watch it live as it happens.
She will be there. Her daughter will be there too.
Now I don't know the daughter. Is the daughter of some fame or just from the TV
She was on
show?
the
From the show.
Okay,
From the show.
from the show,
Yeah. But
Yeah.
she was like a kid when she was on the show. I think she was like 20-something
she
now.
goes to school over here from what I heard at the University of Tampa. So
Yeah, I saw a promo that they did for it, and Teresa said, "We're going to be in Switzerland." And her daughter said, "No, it's seltzer."
you can come eat and drink and hang out Friday, December 13th at the Mahaffey Theater, and come hang out with us. And DJ Eakin will be out there with the music. It'll be a good time. I'm looking forward to it. I like to do holiday stuff around the holiday.
You're going to wear your red velvet.
Busting out my old red velvet jacket, Galvin. You know what's up. Yeah. Also, if you go to theboneonline.com, we're giving away a Harley Davidson. That is going to happen later on this month. You could register to win online, and we're going to be giving away spots for you to register right here on this radio show. I guess I'm going to be out there giving it away.
Okay.
And I know the more I hang around motorcycles, the more I want one for myself.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm going to just stick with not having one because I know that that's the way I'll die. So I'm just too uncoordinated for a motorcycle. Although Joe has one in his garage, and I can't believe you're not riding that around.
Well, I will be soon.
Oh?
What?
Yeah,
I like a little cliffhanger.
I don't believe it.
I like it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is completely late, but time to check in with Galvin. He's got today's news.
And now, news with Galvin on the Mike Calta Show.
Carmen.
Yes.
Cynthia Erivo, that is the green lady in Wicked.
Okay.
Where did she come from?
I have no idea.
Right? All of a sudden, she's everywhere.
I am so glad you brought that up.
Oh, okay.
Do you still think she's sexy?
Yes. I think there's something about her. Not that she's pretty, not that she's gorgeous or anything. And I think it might be the nose ring. There's something about her I find it to be attractive.
Have you seen her and Ariana out on the press junket and doing stuff?
Yes.
I have. So they hold hands every time.
There are a couple mental cases.
Oh,
They're we've been crying so much. It's okay. You could cry.
Yeah.
And touching each other's faces.
Crying about what?
Who knows?
Like, this is such an experience.
Yeah,
and this is like life changing.
I gotta tell you, they're really putting me off to the movie.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm like, I want to see the movie. I saw the play. Whatever. I'll see the movie. But yeah, I'm just like, Jesus.
You saw the play?
Lunatics, of course.
All right. Don't say it like that.
Very cultured.
Yeah. No, I didn't. It's nothing to do with culture. It just seems like it's hard to get you to things, let alone to go see Wicked.
My wife wanted to see it.
Yeah.
And I wanted to see it, and I thought it was very good.
It was very good.
Yeah.
I saw the Back to the Future is coming to the Strass.
Yeah, I'll go to that.
I kinda
I'll
wanna go see that. Yeah.
Sure. The Back to the Future
On
musical.
Broadway, yeah.
Okay, so I heard something very interesting. It's in a Cody Tucker type way. So I'm going to explain it to you. The wizard in The Wizard of Oz.
Mhm.
You know, at the end when they open the curtain and the wizard's pulling all
Right,
the levers,
yeah.
trying to operate the wizard machine, you know?
Yeah.
They said they wanted, when you found the wizard, they wanted him to look like a guy who was once majestic but kind of had fallen a little bit, you know? So they wanted to find the perfect jacket for him. So they went around looking at shops and they couldn't find the right coat for the wizard to wear. So they went to thrift shops and they found a coat for him to wear. And they took it and they turned it inside out for some reason, did some other stuff. And the coat that they chose that he wears in the movie turned out that he got it from a thrift shop that originally belonged to L. Frank Baum, the guy who wrote Wizard of Oz.
Really?
How weird is that?
Really?
Do I know that that's true? No, but I saw it presented on one of these on the Instagram. But then they said they went so far as to reach out to the widow and confirm because it had his initials inside the sleeve. And then they went to the manufacturer of the jacket and they all confirmed that was true. How weird is that?
Wow.
Pretty cool. They said they were searching forever and then finally found the right one.
But it's one of those things like, how does that not make you go, well, that was supposed to happen?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like that was
just weird.
meant to be.
Just weird.
Yeah.
I don't find that woman to be hot or anything like that. There's just something that's sexy about her.
Yeah. Totally annoying now.
Yeah, probably.
And
Yeah.
Ariana Grande is annoying to me now too. I'm like, Jesus, shut up.
She
you
doesn't
weirdos.
seem as hot as she used to be.
No, she's done something.
Her eyes are,
and she's made herself really white and pale
she's
and
super
sick
pale.
looking. And
I wonder if that's part for the movie.
I think that people like her. She's so hot that she's like, let me see if I can just do weird stuff and people still love me.
Yeah,
You know
that
what I
might be
mean?
true too. All right, what do we have in news, Cal?
Today's news is brought to you by Pelt Shoes. Stop at Pelt Shoes. You know what you can find in there? A lot of shoes.
Shoes.
All kind of shoes. People love shoes. That's a perfect Christmas gift. How would you like to open some Crocs for Christmas? Yeah? Or some Hey Dudes or some Nikes? Well, stop at Pelts today. They have six locations throughout Pinellas, Sarasota, and Fort Myers. And they have all kind of great deals going on through the holidays. So stop at Pelts today. Make sure you tell them Galvin from the Mike Calta Show sent you. So this was some big news that happened. President-elect Donald Trump announced on Truth Social that he plans to nominate Hillsborough County Sheriff Chad Chronister to be the next administrator for the Drug Enforcement Agency, also known as the DEA.
Fantastic choice.
Yeah, that's huge. The Post reads, for over 32 years, Sheriff Chad Chronister has served the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office and received countless commendations and awards for keeping community safe, all caps.
Yeah.
Keeping community safe. The True Social post continues. As DEA administrator, Chad will work with our great Attorney General, Pam Bondi, to secure the border, stop the flow of fentanyl and other illegal drugs across the southern border, and save lives. Chronister issued the following statement saying, quote, "It is an honor of a lifetime to be nominated by President Donald Trump to serve as the administrator of the Drug Enforcement Agency, and I am deeply humbled by this opportunity to serve our nation."
Who is the vice sheriff? Like, who slides into that spot now?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I
How
don't
did
know.
that work?
That's weird.
Carmen, can we try and call Sheriff Chronister?
Sure.
I'd like to congratulate him. But we'll do it after news. We've gotten off track enough. Okay,
yeah, you're
go
gonna
ahead.
have to
Sorry.
send me that. So.
Do you think he can get us into the White House now?
I mean, for sure.
I mean, call it a favor. Like,
I mean, I don't know, man. I've called in a couple of favors to Sheriff Cronister over the years. Might want to ease off on
I
a
at
little
least
bit.
want to visit the White House.
But how
Yeah.
cool is that? Like, you know, we're going to see him on big, like, national things. And go,
Yeah.
I know that. I know that dude.
Yeah.
I know that dude. I had a yard sign out for him.
Listen, we know a
To
lot
vote
of
for him.
people now.
Yeah.
Well, Anna Polina Luna,
Yeah.
she's our friend. Chad Cronister.
I was telling my wife, I'm like, I've hung out with 4 people already that have been nominated to office. office.
We've had members of Congress in this
Chad
garage.
Cronister, Pete Hegseth, Anna Polina Luna. Like we're tied in.
Yeah.
We're
By
tied
the
in.
way, speaking of people who have been nominated to office, the claim Donald Trump appointed Karl Malone as Child Protective Services director is not true.
Oh.
It is not true. Donald Trump has appointed NBA legend Karl Malone as the new director of Child Protective Services. Read a screen text, including the post and stuff. The post garnered about 16,000 likes in 2 weeks on different stuff on Instagram and X and this and that. If you know why, do you know why this is funny?
Karl Malone has a bunch of kids.
Karl Malone has a bunch of kids that he doesn't really take care of.
Right.
Karl Malone was also accused of raping a 13-year-old.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yes. The mailman was accused of that.
I did not know
So,
that.
yeah, that's why I think people put that out there.
Not as funny.
But, like, put it out there like, what's next? Karl Malone's going to be the,
Yeah.
So, but that's not true. President Joe Biden pardoned his son Hunter on Sunday night, sparing the young Biden a possible prison sentence for federal felony gun and tax convictions, and reversing his past promises not to use extraordinary powers of the presidency for benefit of his family. The president had previously said that he would not pardon his son or commute his sentence after convictions in the 2 cases in Delaware and California.
That's what bothers me. Not that he did it. I have a son, and my son may need a pardon one day. If I'm the president, I'm pardoning my son. That's what one of the benefits you have of being in the office is to take care of your kids. I would definitely do that. So I'm not knocking him for doing it. I'm knocking him for saying he wouldn't do it and then doing it anyway, because now he's like, well, I got nothing else to lose. I'm leaving office. I'm done.
Yeah.
Pardon my son. It's a scummy thing to do when you said you weren't going to do it and then do it. But, be prepared for Trump to start pardoning people, whatever he wants. Doesn't have to wait till he leaves office. He'll get in there and just start doing it now.
They already say that he may pardon all the January 6th people. Yeah.
Oh, and what about those people who've already served their time?
Yeah. I mean,
I guess that comes off their record now.
probably, yeah.
It caps a long-running legal saga for the younger Biden, who publicly disclosed he was under federal investigation in December 2020, a month after his father's 2020 victory, and cast a pall over the elder Biden's legacy.
Yeah, kind of douchey. Also, if you have something to hide too, and you don't want it to go to court, when things come out, you're like, yeah, it is pardon. Pardon this for biscuits. Let's get this out of the way.
Right. I'm done. He's done. We're
Yep.
all getting out of here. We're pulling reins, getting out of Washington. A poll found that Cyber Monday might be more popular than Black Friday now. But the National Retail Federation disagrees. They say just over half as many people will shop on Cyber Monday, but it's definitely the top online shopping day of the year.
Is that today?
Cyber Monday is today.
So I love Black Friday, and nothing came out of Black Friday because everything was like a week of Black Friday for some reason.
Also, Black Friday, I feel like there's people that either go to the mall or don't go to the mall. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm definitely not going to the mall.
Exactly. And there's probably a lot of places you're not going to, even if it's like Best Buy or this or that, whatever, you're going to shop online.
Yeah.
We're more of the shop online where there's a lot of people that are like, no, I like to be there. I like to hold it in my hands.
My wife goes out every year for Black Friday shopping at like 5 o'clock in the morning.
That blows my
Really?
mind.
And goes all day long with her sister, and they just like make a day out of it.
Yeah.
Which is, to me, I'm like, I would no part of that.
Yeah, I don't want to have anything to do with that at all.
I have the internet.
I can't. I mean, there's literally times where I'm like, I need to go to Publix. I'll just order it on Amazon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, why not, Carmen?
Yeah, I mean, I get it. If you have that, I like going to the grocery store.
Oh, I
But-
go to the grocery store, but I'm saying like for things like say like toilet paper and I need cleaning supplies or I need this or that, whatever, dog treats. I just load it all up and be like, yeah, they're delivered.
How much is a thing of paper towels?
Well, it depends on what you're getting, but it's usually say like $20.
We tried to order them yesterday, $40.
Yeah.
Is there a shortage?
No. But it depends on what you're getting, though. If you're getting
how
like the
much.
double rolls and you're getting 16 of them, and so saying how much it's paper towels is how much is truck. You know what I mean? Like
it just seemed like it was prices for
A
paper
lot.
towels and toilet paper were pretty high.
When's Trump going to hit the lower groceries button?
He's not even in office yet. Give the guy a break.
I'm saying I'm waiting for
Wait
it.
till he gets in there.
I'm looking
January
forward to it.
1st.
I'm excited.
January 2nd. Get rid of all the Mexicans and all the price goes
Let's
down.
get on it.
I always love the president doesn't control the gas prices and stuff, blah, blah, blah. It's so high. And then whenever they go lower, thanks, Biden.
Yeah.
You did it. You did it. Hey, Trump, hey, where'd he go? So Cyber Monday, get out there and, set it to your computer and get all this stuff.
I like to get some good specials.
Make
yeah,
paper
for sure.
towels great again.
Yeah. Hey, he'll throw them right at a Puerto Rican.
Oh, yeah, you will. Yeah, you will. You
30-year-old
get a car, and you get a car.
A 30-year-old woman was arrested after stealing a 2004 Ford Freestar. Do we know what that is?
I have no idea.
I've
What
never
is
even
it?
heard of that.
A Ford Freestar?
Ford Freestar. Yeah, I didn't even know that was a automobile. It's worth around $2,000, so it must not be super great.
Freestar.
2004. It's 20 years old.
It looks like a minivan.
Like a minivan. That's
Yeah.
kind of what I assumed it was. Well, anyways, she got arrested for stealing a 2004 Ford Freestar worth around $2,000. They got her because when they found her, she had a journal on her, which had an entry titled, "Totally stole a car today." All right. And then it said, ... super freaking out about it. We got you. You're under arrest.
Did you ever want to do that, though?
Steal a car?
Well, one time I was up at the valet, and a guy pulled up, and he just got up, and he pulled the valet. I was waiting for my car. He pulled up, left his door open, and just walked in. And I thought, I want to get in there and just drive away so bad. Not even to have his car, just to do it.
Yeah.
Just park it around the block
Yeah.
just to do it. Just one day I'm going to do that. One day you're going to read about this and go, why would Mike Calta steal a car? Because I wanted to.
Wasn't really stealing it. Just
Just moving it around.
moving around. Yeah. A 31-year-old man from California was arrested after being stopped by TSA because they found weird clothing items in his bag. Not like weird stuff like
Like a
leather
Klan hood?
stuff or anything. No, actually, it was cow pajamas. It was a cow pajama onesie that was soaked in meth.
Oh, smart.
Yeah. It was like all caked on there and stuff and everything, and then you scrape it all off. By the way,
wasn't addressed at Joe's house, was it?
By the way,
not.
if you're doing meth, just know that your meth was probably on some guy's cow pajamas.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's all that stuff's so gross.
I think if you're a meth head, though, you don't really care.
Yeah.
No,
You know?
I don't think so either.
It's like whatever.
Well, we learned that from Breaking Bad that the quality of meth really didn't matter. But then once they got to quality, they were like, "Oh, this is so good." You know, this is the most delicious meth I've ever had. Did you see the cryptocurrency entrepreneur guy that bought that banana taped to the wall for $6.2 million?
Yes.
He bought it. This is how much money this guy has. He bought a banana taped to a wall. It was just a regular banana, some duct tape, stuck it to a wall, and he bought it for $6.2 million. And said, I will eat that banana. Ripped it off, ate the banana.
All right.
How long is a banana good for?
What?
Oh, banana's good for a long time.
Oh no.
Brown has turned pretty brown.
But,
pretty
I
quick in
mean,
my house.
If it's there, if it's not all brown and stuff, but it wasn't. He bought it.
And that's not a real banana.
Yeah.
No. The fruit vendor that sold the banana to the guy that did the art installation stuff, banana was 35 cents.
Oh,
Wow.
he paid $6.2 million.
$6.2 million, and then he ate it.
It's a hell of an ROI.
That is a guy who has more money than he knows what to do with.
Yes. I mean, still can't believe that Elon Musk spent $40 billion on Twitter,
Yeah.
let alone this guy spending $6 million on a banana that he's going to eat.
But when you break it down and you go, how long does it take Elon Musk to make $40 billion? I think you'd be very depressed.
Yeah. Look, I'm excited for him. It is what it is. It's just hard to comprehend when you're not in that range.
No,
you know?
I mean, it's insane money. It's insane money. I have a hot or not for you guys.
Good. It's been some time.
Right? Well, Christmas hot or not for you. A mother in Texas allegedly left her toddler home alone with 2 dogs. Why? Why would she do that? Why would she leave her toddler home?
Must be some sort of emergency.
You
To
would
go
think.
pick up one of the other kids.
You would think it'd be emergency, but she actually did it so she can meet a hinge date out of town. On July 28th, around 9:50 a.m.
Think about all you guys who can't get a girl to swipe right on you.
Yeah.
This girl's leaving her kid and driving out of town to go meet a guy.
In Killeen, Texas, police were sent to an apartment complex for child welfare check. Before arriving on the scene, officers were told that a child was hanging out of a broken window with an aggressive dog was trying to attack the child. Once authorities arrived on scene, they found a 16-month-old toddler with his head and shoulders hanging out of a window, ground-level apartment. An aggressive dog was charging at other residents who were attempting to help the child. Officers noticed the window wasn't shattered, but had been previously broken and then repaired with cardboard.
Of course.
That's why the dog was poking its head out and the kid and everything. After removing the cardboard and the plexiglass to get inside the apartment, they found the toddler wearing only a T-shirt with visible feces on his skin and showing signs of diaper rash.
Okay.
The mother of the child, Reese Louise Myers, who is 25 years old, was contacted by police. Myers said she was in San Antonio to meet a guy that she met on a dating app.
In Billy Madison.
San Antonio is roughly 160 miles from her hometown, about a 2.5-hour drive. Myers also allegedly told police that she had a babysitter who she contacted through Facebook to look after her child. Police met the babysitter who said she previously babysat for Myers back in 2023.
Oh. Jeez.
Yeah, so it had been a year.
My daughter's 11. When she runs to the car, I watch her on the cameras.
And she said she hasn't spoken to Myers since she did that babysitting thing.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. So Myers was arrested and charged with abandoning, endangering a child. She is 25. She's from Texas. She just went on a 2.5-hour drive, left her kid home alone to fend off the dogs and everything. Mike Calta, I ask you, is Reese Louise Myers hot or not?
We're so torn on this one.
Yeah.
She's going on a hinge date. She's so desperate for a date that she's going to drive to San Antonio and leave her kid there alone. Mm-hmm. She can't possibly be hot. But then again, she's 25 and she's dumb and she's in Texas. And somebody did say they wanted to go on a date with her, then she could be hot. I'm going to say she's hot.
You say hot?
Yeah.
All right. Gio, what do you think?
No way is she hot. No. This is the first. Finally, somebody swiped right, and she's like, I got to go no matter how far it is.
Carmen, what do you think?
See, I think she's hot. And I think it's like one of those exclusive dating sites.
No, no way.
Well, it's Hinge. I can tell you that.
You said Hinge?
Yeah, it is Hinge.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, it's on
okay,
Hinge,
okay.
yeah.
Oh, no. I'm still going to go hot.
You're gonna
She's
say hot.
dumb. She has a baby. Yeah, someone already knocked her up.
You and Mike both say hot. Gio says not hot.
I bet her Hinge profile, it's only her face in the pictures.
Because her fat ass is too big to fit in there.
Well, check your phones because I just sent you the picture.
That's hot.
She's hot.
Yeah. I mean, not hot like, oh my God, but for this game, she's really hot.
She just got busted leaving her kid home alone. She's in the prison orange and stuff and everything, but she's hot. Like if you made her up and put her in a dress and stuff.
I was way wrong.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like I'd let her drive to San Antonio to bang her.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not driving 2 hours for that, though.
I'm not. No.
If she wants to drive 2 hours.
Right.
Yeah.
I'd just be like, but leave your skanky baby home.
Yeah.
Before you come
With the
over.
dog.
You got a dog. The dog will take care of it. It'll be fine. So Diddy has all these sexual assault charges and everything going on. Now Diddy is being sued by a woman who claims that he dangled her off a balcony.
I believe it.
Yeah, after beating up the lady in the hallway and stuff.
Yeah. Didn't Suge Knight do that, too?
He did.
Suge Knight did it for Vanilla Ice.
Right.
And Michael Jackson did it to his kids.
And I heard Suge Knight did that to more than just Vanilla Ice.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's a thing. Yeah.
Yeah, now listen to me. That's a movie thing. We dangle a guy outside the window.
Did you ever see, what was it, Heat with...
De Niro?
No, the Heat or whatever with Sandra Bullock and Melissa McCarthy.
Oh, yeah.
It was pretty funny.
Yeah.
They dangled a guy and they dropped him. He landed on a car and they're like, we're just trying to scare you.
They do that in Wolf of Wall Street, too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you don't want to be
Oh, yeah,
dangled.
they dangle that guy off the roof. Yeah.
Really stole the money.
The housekeeper.
Yep.
Yeah.
Remember they're talking to him and doing all that stuff and the Asian guy just pops him right in the
Right,
face.
right.
It's the best movie
And
ever.
then the other guy throws up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So wait a second. So, okay, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
What?
No, I don't remember.
Oh, Diddy's being sued.
Oh, Diddy. That was it. So have you heard the new theory now with Jamie Foxx?
Yes.
Oh, we talked about it.
Yeah.
Listen, I don't remember things
I know
that
you
happen on
don't.
this
You're
show.
too busy looking at other stuff.
When it comes back up, now it's like become a thing that they're
Yeah, but
saying.
we literally talked about this 3 months ago.
Yeah.
Well, 3 months ago, we're
Yeah, I know.
revisiting it.
We're breaking news,
Yeah, I know, but sometimes you have to revisit.
just like
the
we
news.
talked about the concert 3 months ago.
We did a lot.
This thing is gaining legs now. That they're saying that the reason why Jamie Foxx was so ill and gone for a while is because he was poisoned by Diddy, who tried to kill him,
Right.
Because he was going to come clean on some of the Diddy stuff.
And Jamie Foxx has that in his new special, and people are playing it off like, "Yo, he's just joking about it," but other people are being like, "No, that was serious."
Yeah,
While we were off, his bond got denied again.
third time.
Yeah. So he's still locked up.
They must really have some stuff on Diddy, man. I don't. I mean, they don't want to let him out because he's they're
Flight
afraid
risk
flee.
and
But
stuff,
where's
yeah.
he going to go that who wouldn't know who he is? You know,
He's got unlimited money. He could do a lot of things.
Uh,
And it's not about that. It's going about where they can't get to him.
Yeah.
Right. Extradite him.
who wouldn't cooperate at this point? Like it's one of the biggest stories in the world.
Well, there are a lot of places that's their deal. They're
Yeah.
like, "Hey, listen,
Was he going to go to El Salvador and live down there? I don't know. It's pretty crazy.
When you got money, I think you can get away from anything.
Yeah, but I don't know.
I mean, think about. See, I'm in the group that thinks Epstein did not die in prison. That was a farce.
None of us believe that.
Yeah, and he is somewhere on an island, or he's overseas, and he's able to live his life. He had a nose job, or
And Diddy's trying to get there.
But no, I think that's the deal that he's going to end up working out.
Another guy that had unlimited money.
Yeah.
I don't understand this text we just got.
well,
Yeah,
I just got an email prior to that from
Them?
yeah.
Oh, so then what even say something?
What is this?
I don't know.
No, but you know what I'm saying,
From the group?
right?
Saying the same thing?
Uh,
So we can say something?
No, I'm not saying anything though. Forget about it. Carry on, Galvin.
I'm going to boycott it.
I mean, it literally has the tour dates.
Yeah. Forget it. Skip over it.
That's weird. So Moana 2. Did you
Yeah.
see Moana?
I did not. I'm familiar with it, but I did not see it. I know about the story and the rock and all that stuff.
Moana 2 had the biggest 5-day opening of all time.
Can I tell you what I think Moana 2 did right is what I think Coca-Cola needs to do. Coca-Cola, how much do you think they spend 1 year in advertising?
Oh, it's astronomical.
Say $250 million. They could save $250 million by not putting one commercial out the whole year, and they will not miss a beat. No one is going to go, what can I drink? I haven't seen a... Everybody's just saying, can I have a Coke? Can I have a Coke? Can I have a Diet Coke? There's no way in the world you're going to tell me if they pull their advertising for 1 full year that is going to change their sales in any capacity. Any capacity. No one is going to go, what can I drink? They're going to go, Coke. Everybody's used to drinking Coke. You think I'm wrong?
I don't know.
There's no way.
There's got to be something behind, some reasoning behind why
There
they
is
just don't do it.
no way in the world you're going to forget about Coke if you don't see a commercial for it.
Do you think they've done any studies on it or anything? They're spending all that money and they're like, I don't know, I guess we just keep doing it.
Yes, I'm sure that they have. But have they ever tried to not spend it? Have they ever tried to not advertise?
But I think it's like a Pavlovian response.
Right.
You see a Coke and
Top
you're like,
of mind.
I'm going to have a Coke.
Right.
Like when I see a Big Mac, I go, I should have a Big Mac today.
You think you saw a commercial and that commercial made you get up and go to your fridge and get a Coke?
100%.
I'm telling you right now.
I'm
telling you right now that I listened to Bert and Tom when they had Matthew McConaughey on, and he was talking about his tuna fish salad that he makes.
He made me want to eat that too. But he could have been talking about a baby foot. The way he said it, I was like, I want to eat that baby foot.
Right. So something in the advertising sparks your interest.
I bet there
and
would
it's
be a
top
design.
of mind also.
Would it, if they took it away for 1 year, would they lose? You think they would
Yes.
lose?
I think so,
I
too.
don't know. I don't
Yeah,
know.
they would.
Well, anyway, my reason for bringing that up is because I did see things about Moana, but nothing like what I'm seeing with Wicked. Like Wicked is everywhere. It's on every TV show. It's on everything. Moana was like, man, we're good enough on the Moana one. We're just going to roll this one out. I mean, there were some commercials for it and stuff, and but it wasn't like Wicked is.
I think that shows you the power of Disney and the power of,
But that's what I'm saying. They had enough there where they were like, we're going to do less advertising. We're just going to roll it out.
I think their audience knows.
And unless you're watching Disney Plus all the time, you wouldn't see it. But anytime I'm on Disney Plus, it was like that's the first thing that rolled.
Yeah.
Carmen.
What?
I got to tell you. Did you see this follow-up? Mike Olivero's a goddamn idiot.
Mike
Olivero is a goddamn idiot.
Oh, no.
You blew it!
We were supposed to make a concert announcement today at 9 o'clock.
Oh.
And then right as we were hyping it up and saying it, we got an email from Mike Olivero that said they changed it. You can't do it till tomorrow. So we called him and we were like, why? We're all excited to do it today and we can't do it till tomorrow. Now the announcement's already been made.
They email blast and the band sent me an email.
That's why you got the thing.
Yeah.
And the email went out and it's out and I'm like, how is this out already if we're not supposed to say it? And he's like, I made a mistake. They didn't want to do it tomorrow. They wanted to do it an hour earlier. How did he get that confused?
Oh, wow.
I don't even care about it anymore.
I mean, now the other radio stations probably talked about it.
They can all have it. I couldn't care less. That is just the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Shout out Ronnie Michaels. Good job.
Carmen, call him back.
Okay.
Call him back. I need to understand what's going on behind.
I mean,
I feel like we should. I mean, the listeners, most of them already know, but I feel like just for the listeners, we should tell them, not like to help out anybody or do anything.
Let's get Oliver on the phone.
I'm sure they flipped over to another station to find out.
How do you get an email that says, do it an hour earlier and mistake that for do it the next day?
The next day, yeah.
That's what I want to know.
By the way, real quick, Moana 2 had the biggest 5-day opening of all time, $221 million.
That's crazy.
Good for them. Good for
I
them.
bet The Rock's got a piece of that too.
Oh, sure.
And they're making a live action Moana movie as well.
Yeah.
With him?
With him, yeah.
Wow. Because he needs the money.
Yeah.
I'm so annoyed by this.
13 minutes late too.
Yeah.
13 minutes late. We were supposed to do it early.
Yeah.
We were going to do it early. We got in trouble for doing it early. Then we agreed to play by the rules, and then all of a sudden that ended up getting us dicked over.
And now we get screwed.
Yeah.
Now we all suffer.
But I need to know. I need an answer. I need to know why we were told to do it the next day, and it turned out that meant an hour earlier.
But can I tell you something? That this is good for us?
Why?
Because next time we just go, we're just doing it.
What?
We're just we're not listening to the rules because it always gets screwed up.
Now we've been scooped though.
Line 1.
Wow.
Yeah, you got to do it.
No, he hung up.
Smart move.
Call him back, Carmen.
I am.
He thought we were supposed to talk to him tomorrow.
I'd hang up too if I was him.
But I don't understand. I mean, can you explain to me how that happened? Why you thought the thing wasn't supposed to happen? They changed it till tomorrow, but they actually changed it to an hour earlier.
It's a pretty big.
It's a screw up.
Okay,
Mistake.
he called back.
Hold on.
That's a big one.
Can you answer it, Carmen?
Yeah, he's on.
Mike Olivero?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
A couple of weeks ago, we got on the air and we said, we hear that I'm talking. We heard that AC/DC was doing a tour and that they were coming here to Raymond James Stadium. I'm talking to the listeners. You just sit back here and listen for a second. And then there was a rumor that Axl Rose was going to be singing with AC/DC. And then over the weekend, Guns N' Roses announces that they're doing a North American or they're doing a European tour or something along the line. So that would eliminate Axl Rose from the AC/DC and put Brian Johnson back in the deal. So then they tell us with a press release that we're supposed to announce it today at 9 o'clock that AC/DC is coming to Raymond James Stadium in May.
Oh.
And tickets go on sale on Friday. And we're very excited about it. And we want to leak it. And then this gorilla with his opposable thumbs emails us and says, hold your horses. They've moved it till tomorrow. So we're so concerned that we call you up on the air and we say, why is this happening? You're like, I don't know. And we go, well, can we leak it anyway? And you go, it's going to cause problems. Don't do it. And we're like, all right, team players, we won't do it. And then it turns out that you were wrong. And they weren't saying wait till tomorrow. They were saying do it an hour earlier. Can you please explain to me how that happened?
Yeah, so when I went to bed last night at 11 o'clock after the football game, the email came in after that. I wake up this morning, I see the email. It says tomorrow 8 a.m., thinking it's tomorrow, not today. So the guy moved it up an hour. I didn't read properly. We were out of a dead sleep. Was trying to get it to you guys. Screwed up the information. Kill me.
What a moron.
I mean, he sent it at 8:07.
What?
Yeah, I know.
7 minutes after.
Yeah.
7 minutes after. Now it's 8:16.
Old
We're
news.
just now announcing it now. You thought Richard was going to be mad at us. He should be mad at you.
Mhm. Mhm.
You're the worst.
We were the bad guys.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the worst.
But don't be mad at me. I didn't screw up.
Who's mad at you?
You.
No, not at all.
Seems like it. You're lucky my phone system's not working. I'd have hung up on you by now.
How are we going to make up for this?
Okay.
Oh.
He's such a baby. He's such a baby gorilla.
Oh, man.
Well, there you have it.
Heard it here first.
AC/DC's coming down. Boo-hoo. Not even exciting anymore.
Are you going?
I'm sure you've already heard AC/DC will be at Raymond James Stadium on May 16th. Tickets go on sale this Friday at noon.
Ted Kamikaze told me.
Ted Kamikaze. Jackstrap let the news out.
By the way, May 16th is a Friday.
Sounds fun.
Too late. Seabass already told everybody. Big chief meteorologist say AC/DC coming. Austin Keys told us already.
Do we get the tickets that we were going to
I
lose?
don't want any tickets.
I mean, they threatened us.
I don't know. I don't care anymore.
Well, it'll be a fun night.
So he went to bed. Then he got the email. And
Watch
said,
football game. Big Bills fan.
Yeah, whatever. Anyway, Galvin, what else do we have in news?
Let's see. We have, so we were talking about Moana. Speaking of Disney, there was only one joke in Deadpool and Wolverine that Disney made them cut.
Before the movie aired?
Yeah, so you didn't see it in the movie. It had to do with Deadpool saying that he felt like he was choking on a certain part of Mickey Mouse's anatomy. And they're like, hey, you're not putting that in there. Did you know that Eddie Murphy's son, Eric, and Martin Lawrence's daughter, Jasmine, just got engaged?
No.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, they got engaged last week. They've been dating since July of 2021. That's weird.
Yeah,
Bad
well,
boys.
that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I guess if you've known them forever and hung out and grew up with them,
Yeah.
Well, think who was it? 11 from Stranger Things married.
Bon Jovi's kid.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying it's weird or anything. They're friends and they've done movies together and stuff and everything, but that's...
Are they in show business? Their kids at all?
I don't think so.
Yeah. I can't think of what they look like or
But, they're obviously friends.
same lifestyle.
Family hangs out and all
Yeah.
that stuff, whatever. Yeah. So My Chemical Romance, can't believe that they're selling out everywhere and they're going to be at Raymond James Stadium.
Sure, that announcement was made on time.
told you about that. But their former drummer, Bob Breyer, was found dead in his Tennessee home last Tuesday.
Yeah, because he's not involved on the new
I
tour.
wonder if it has anything to do with that.
Cut him out.
He was only 44 years old.
Big comeback tour. You're out.
So I heard, I don't know whether it's a rumor or whether it's true. I heard something, whether it's true or not, I don't know. So this guy was kicked out of the band, and then they had a replacement drummer, and there was this drummer that was like in kind of a whatever band that wasn't popular, and then he gets in My Chemical Romance, and you're like, holy crap, that's huge, My Chemical Romance, big jump up, whatever. So he's out touring with them, and they catch him going through their bags and stealing stuff out of their bags. You got the drummer. You got the gig as the drummer for My Chemical Romance, and
then
you're gonna
stealing stuff from
and
them?
then you're stealing like some money out of this guy's bag and some other stuff.
That's weird.
Jeez.
Yeah, and they're like, beat it, idiot.
No.
Yeah.
Well, it's just like the housewives who are rich and stuff like that go steal makeup and gum and little things. It's the thrill.
Yeah.
It's that they don't have anything else in their lives.
Or maybe this guy was just a broke musician for so long that he couldn't get out of his head that he's going to be making some serious money.
Right.
Yeah, but jeopardizing that whole thing.
That's crazy.
Real quick, there's a highly contested poll right now in the chat on YouTube about who is a bigger disappointment to Mike, Joe or Mike Olivero.
Ooh, I gotta tell you, I know the answer to that.
Right now, Olivero is running away with this.
100%.
Yeah.
I'm not disappointed by Joe. Joe is in line with what I expected.
Over 60% say Mike Olivero of the Mike O radio show.
100%.
He's not happy about that.
Thank you, Mike O, for taking that heat off.
Finally, in news, Thanksgiving is over, which means it's all Christmas now. All Christmas all the time.
I mean, it's
right?
been all Christmas me since Halloween was over.
I have the 20 best Christmas comedies ready for you to stream.
Oh.
Save it.
Save it
for after the break. Yep.
All right, so start thinking about them. There are some that are, very Christmas. There are some that a little Christmas in there, whatever. But I have the top 20.
Look at Cynthia Erivo with her long ass nails and her big earring in her nose. Yeah.
Let me ask you something.
About her.
Do
Yeah.
you think the Geico lizard is sexy?
No.
Okay.
No.
Well.
You think she looks like the Geico lizard?
Oh, Jesus.
All right.
Green.
Yeah, well, in real life, I mean. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll get right into that list. We'll talk about the 20 greatest comedies, which Christmas comedies.
You want to bang Dennis Rodman?
No.
Oh, guess what? I bet you she gets more boards than he does.
Probably right. We'll take a quick break. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 102.5 The Bone. Carmen, can I tell you something? I know she's making a phone call.
Yeah.
We just showed a video of you singing Drops of Jupiter.
Yeah.
Man, did you look hot.
Thank you.
How many times
Past
did I say
tense.
it off the air?
Past tense.
I'm just saying it was a past tense video.
Yeah.
In that video, you looked super hot.
The good old days.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah,
Man.
I had extensions.
Oh, yeah, your hair was long,
It was super blonde too.
super blonde.
How many years ago was that?
I don't remember.
No.
I don't even remember.
Was that-
doing
I don't know. Ask the guy who's showing the video.
Yeah.
All right, don't get all snotty with each other.
That's kind of what I was doing, but he's just staring
Yeah,
into
exactly.
space.
That's what I'm saying.
He's thinking about where he's going to pee outside next.
Yeah.
We got a long list.
Any luck calling the great future DEA head?
No.
Sheriff? What happened?
It just it rang.
All
Yeah.
right. All right.
And I don't want to blow him up. That's not
No,
the
I
phone
was
number I
trying
want
to
to get
call
blocked from.
Chad Cronisher to congratulate him on being the new head of the DEA.
Yeah, it's a big deal.
We'll get that going. All right.
So I have the top 20 best Christmas comedies ready to stream.
I know what you're gonna say. Well, that may be a Thanksgiving one. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles is probably on the list.
That is Thanksgiving.
It is Thanksgiving,
Yeah, that's
right? Okay.
Thanksgiving.
So I would say the number one Christmas movie is Elf.
No. Elf is on the list. Elf comes in at number 3.
3, not
Yeah.
even top 2.
You can
it's not-
stream it on Max.
If it's not Elf, it has to be National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
You might think that, but you'd be wrong.
I would say-
that comes in at number 5. You can also
five.
stream that on Max. Yeah.
I'm done here.
Home Alone.
Home Alone. Let me scroll down, Carmen.
Oh.
Bogus list.
To 9. That's on Disney Plus. You can
What
stream it
about-
on Disney Plus?
A Christmas Story.
A Christmas Story. Oh, shoot your eye out, kid.
Yeah. Never saw it.
Number 1.
All right.
Really?
Number 1, Christmas Story. You can stream that on Max. Yeah.
What
You
about
never saw it?
not in its entirety? No,
Oh,
I
it's-
know that.
it's
I know
great.
the reference.
It's great. And
Yeah.
there are so many references and all the different stuff. I mean, it's great. But, if I'm saying comedy, like straight up comedy, I think that, Elf or National Lampoon's Vacation.
Listen,
Christmas Vacation.
Jim Carrey's Grinch is one of the greatest movies ever.
That's good.
Are you saying that should be on the list?
Oh, 100%.
How the Grinch Stole Christmas is streaming on Peacock. That comes in number 13.
13.
Yeah.
What about The Santa Claus?
The Santa Claus with Tim Allen,
Yes.
which they did quite a few different ones.
Not on the list.
Let's see. The Santa Claus comes in at number 11.
All right.
How about this? Miracle on 34th Street.
Miracle on 34th Street. Let's see if that is.
Is that a comedy?
I'm scrolling. Yeah, I don't know if that's a
Oh, it's a
That's-
comedy.
yeah.
I forgot there were
Yeah.
comedies. I'm
Comedy.
sorry. I forgot there were comedies.
When I saw this, the first one I thought of is on the list. And it comes in at, let me see, where is it? Oh, wait, was it actually on the list? Yes, comes in at number 8. This was the first one whenever I thought of Christmas comedies. This was the first one that I thought of personally.
I mean, I love this movie for Christmas. but it's not very well known. The Ref with Dennis Leary.
The Ref, not on the list.
That's such a great Christmas movie.
What about Scrooged?
Ooh, Scrooge is good.
That's
Yeah.
good.
With Bill Murray, 1988, comes in at number 4.
That's
on Paramount Plus right now.
That's fair.
The one that I thought of immediately whenever I thought of Christmas comedies is the great Jingle All the Way with Sinbad and Arnold Schwarzenegger. And Phil
That is
Hartman.
pretty good.
It's a great movie. That is a
I have
hilarious.
not seen that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's really good. It's really good.
It's dumb, but it's good.
Yeah, but it's hilarious.
Christmas
And
movie.
Sinbad is so good. Like Sinbad, any movie that Sinbad was in was good. Like The House Guest
Yeah.
was great. There's a bunch of
Just
different ones.
silly comedies.
Yeah, and him just his faces and his stuff that he does, which is really
Those big
sad
genie
now.
pants.
It's really sad now. Have you seen Sinbad
What
lately?
does he have, MS or something?
I think he had a couple strokes and stuff,
Yeah.
and he walks with a cane, and he's real slow, and yeah, it's too bad.
I saw a video. He's in a wheelchair.
Yeah, could be. All right, so what else do we have? We got out of the top ones, you got number 1, you said Christmas Story. Number 3 is Elf. Number 4 is Scrooge. Number 5 is National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. So you don't know what number 2 is. When I say number 2, you're going to go, oh, yeah, Christmas comedy.
Bad Santa.
Bad Santa comes in at number 2. That is
great movie.
great. That
Yeah.
is great.
The sequel, not great.
No.
They try to just do too many of the same old jokes.
Listen, can I just say something though? Bad Santa, Billy Bob Thornton is so good in that movie.
He is.
But that little fat kid is unbelievable.
But
yeah.
he wasn't acting. I think that was just him.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And the fact that they said that kid grew up to be Fortune Feimster is even more hilarious.
But in the sequel, the fat kid was older and it wasn't as
Right,
funny.
yeah.
It was just this awkward like teenager.
Right.
But when Billy Bob Thornton would yell at that kid and go,
Yeah.
"What's wrong with you?" Oh, dude, that movie is so funny. And then you mix in the midget.
Yeah. And he goes, "Are you off your meds or something?"
Dude, that movie is great.
And John Ritter. John Ritter.
Oh,
in
yeah,
there.
yeah.
There's a bunch of great people in there. All right, so that comes in at number 2, and that is a great Christmas movie for sure.
Anybody watch any of them yet?
Yes.
No, I
Me
have
too.
not.
I watched Elf in its entirety.
Oh, did you?
Elf has played at my house already. So is Christmas Vacation. I think that's about it.
We will watch Christmas Vacation. That's
Christmas
something else.
Vacation came out in Christmas of 1989.
Yeah.
I'll never forget that because I loved, out of all the vacations, I loved European Vacation, which
Yeah.
is probably the one that gets the least amount of attention. And they won a trip to Europe because they were on a game show called Pig and a Poke.
So good.
It's so good. And then when I was at St. Leo and I heard that there was a new vacation coming out and it was Christmas Vacation, I couldn't wait to see it.
Yeah.
What a great series.
Is the night before on there?
The night before.
Yeah, the night before.
It
you know what I mean?
has
Seth
Joseph
Rogen?
Gordon-Levitt.
Yeah. Oh, that's a great one. That's a
Yeah.
great one that I always talk about. That is, let's see, is that the name of it though? Why do I think that's not the name
so.
of it?
They got the drug dealing guy.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's great, but
Give me
that is
$100 and get out of my car.
that is actually not on the list.
You know what was not that bad? Was Office Party with TJ Miller and Jason Bateman.
Jason Bateman, yeah.
That was actually pretty
That was
funny.
good.
Yeah.
Jennifer
I didn't see
Aniston.
I
Yep.
think so.
Yeah, she was like,
She's
yeah.
the sister.
Right,
in the
right.
boss.
Yeah. I remember whenever that came out, because whenever I see things and I go, that's a great idea, whether
Yeah.
it's going to be funny or not, Christmas, everybody goes to a holiday Christmas, to a
Right.
work Christmas party. Like, that's a perfect setting for a comedy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, all the stuff that can happen.
Which, speaking of, Carmen, are we having a work Christmas party this year?
I don't know.
Well,
Why are you
you're the
asking me?
You're the
Leisure.
director of leisure activities.
For
Yeah,
our
Trump-
show, not
Trump-
for this.
Yeah, but as you
Trump
have to
appointed
be
you.
the liaison between us and Cox.
Nah.
Yeah.
I'm out on that one. I'm giving that title up.
The liaison of Cox.
yeah, you and JoJo, liaison the cops.
Yeah, that's the person to ask is JoJo.
Ask
I
her.
mean, at this point, we need to save the date at
Right.
least.
But that's the thing. It's not. No, I'm looking at the calendar. I do not see anything.
You know what the problem is? Mike Olivero actually got the email.
the party
He
was
said it was an
yesterday.
He was supposed
Easter
to send it
party.
out.
Yeah.
Read it wrong.
Here's my thing: is that if our company has a party, it's going to be a stupid luncheon or a
Potluck.
or like a Wednesday night. I'm not going to do either one of those.
No.
I mean, JoJo has to be on top of this, right?
Carmen, can you call JoJo?
Of course.
These are things we need to know about.
But like I said, I feel like if we haven't heard anything, it's not going to be a party because usually we either get a party or a phone charger. So we're probably.
You're not
I'm
wrong.
assuming
I'd
this
rather
year.
have a phone charger.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure we'll get a phone charger.
Or a beach chair.
Yep.
Or
That's
beach
I gotta
chair.
tell you, I have enough coolers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, though, we go to the beach and I go, "Oh, I got that Cox cooler."
Remember the year they invited the part-time people and they had to redact the thing saying they weren't invited?
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was years ago. The first-
I remember when somebody showed up who was not invited and his wife didn't know. That was
boy.
wild.
I remember that. I also remember going on a plane to see the Buck. No, we didn't get to do that.
yeah. I saw a video. John said the police escort to the stadium.
Saw that.
That looked awesome.
I thought he was joking. I thought a police just like drove by.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
No, when you're flying with the Bucks, you get to go
VIP.
VIP first class all the way.
I didn't know it was with the Bucks.
Yeah.
It's got to be nice.
There are some movies I've never even heard of.
Tell me and let's see if we know them.
Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas.
Oh, classic. Jim Henson.
Oh,
It's a kids thing, but it was Jim
Oh,
Henson.
is it?
Yeah.
1977?
Yeah.
Okay.
I always watch that.
Spirited came out in
No.
2022.
Nope.
I don't know what that is. The Christmas Chronicles.
That is with Kurt Russell.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where he's
It's on
Superman,
Netflix.
Where he's Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Super Santa.
It's all right.
Shaun of the Sheep, The Flight Before Christmas.
Yes, I know that.
That I don't know.
Yeah. Shaun the Sheep.
The Family Stone. I know that one. That's Sarah Jessica Parker.
I watched that movie.
Yeah.
It's okay. Yeah, it's like
That's the best description for
Yeah,
it.
it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about
Four Christmases? Did you say that one yet?
Four Christmas
That's a really
is
good one.
great, Carmen.
Yeah.
And Steve Byrne got cut out of that, and it is not on the list.
That is
What?
the third Vince Vaughn movie that Steve
Yes.
Byrne got cut out.
Yes.
I've got one. What about Christmas with the Cranks?
Christmas with the Cranks. It's not on the
I
No.
list.
feel like you made that up.
No, it's Tim Allen and
Yeah.
not what's her face. Not
What
Chris-
about Ernest Saves Christmas?
Ernest Saves Christmas, not on the list. Number, let's see, 15 is, Joe, I'm surprised whenever you were saying what you said earlier, I'm surprised you didn't say this one, The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah, but that's not a comedy, is it?
Yeah, it's got some jokes.
I refuse to watch it.
Yeah.
Number 14, The Muppet Christmas Carol.
Okay.
Number 13, we got How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Number 12, The Holiday. Now, is that the Queen Latifah one where she's dying? Because that doesn't seem like a comedy.
Is that
No, that's with Cameron Diaz and Jack Black.
Oh, and they switch.
houses. Yeah, this was like before Airbnb.
Right.
And then
okay.
and then
Law.
and they fall in love.
Gotcha.
I love that movie. I don't think that's a comedy though,
Sometimes you're
but
such a girl.
yes, but I will tell you that's one of those ones that I'll watch like 2 or 3 times.
Like me with 27 dresses.
yes.
It is listed. Let's see. Is it listed as a comedy?
I think that's like I guess a rom-com, but
Yeah.
not really. But okay, yeah.
Rom-com.
I'll take it.
I
love it.
Let's see. So the holiday, the Santa Claus, we got that. This one, we're in the top 10 now. A Charlie Brown Christmas.
I knew it.
Yeah.
I didn't think that was going to count.
And also not a comedy.
And you should have said it if you knew
Well.
it. Number 9 was Home Alone. Number 8, Jingle All the Way. Great. Number 7, not familiar with this one, but maybe it's not for me.
I got you.
Jingle Jangle, A Christmas Journey.
All right.
Wait, what?
If you would have told me what the movie was about by the way you said it, I get it. Jingle jangle. Jingle jangle.
I don't even know.
Something tells me that
Martin Lawrence is in it?
yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
I was gonna say Martin Lawrence, but the way you said jingle jangle, it's Martin Lawrence and Dwayne Wade's wife.
Surprisingly, it's Forrest Whitaker,
Yes. And
Ricky Martin, and Felicia Rashad.
Oh.
it was a Netflix one, so it wasn't like huge, but it was
Galvin said
Nah.
jingle jangle.
Jingle jangle. This one is weird, and I've never seen it, so I don't know. I guess it takes place during Christmas or whatever. Love Actually.
Yes.
Yep.
Is that a
But
Christmas
that's not a
comedy?
comedy.
It's not a
Right, isn't
comedy.
that?
No.
Isn't that?
Yeah,
Didn't she
that's just-
die?
That's just a Christmas movie.
Number 5, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Number 4, Scrooged. Number 3, Elf. Number 2, Bad Santa. And number 1, Christmas comedy. They say the best Christmas comedy is A Christmas Story.
Yeah.
Vacation should be higher on the list.
Yeah, I
Should
agree
be
with
top
that,
3.
too.
Yeah.
I
I'd
agree
put
with
Christmas Story, Elf, Vacation. Probably not.
Bad Santa.
Yeah. Yeah, but Bad Santa, even that is a little bit too much for kids. You know what I mean? So
It didn't say anything about kids.
yeah, but I'm just saying.
It's a comedy.
Elf is great.
So every year we go on vacation for Christmas, and we have the vacation. We have the week for Thanksgiving. Then we had to work for 3 weeks. Then we have vacation for 2 weeks. And it's the longest vacation we take of the year. And everybody will complain about it. That's fine. We're used to it. But we usually come back from vacation, and there was something everybody's talking about. One year it was Tiger King. One year it was
Making a Murderer. It seems like it's always a documentary.
Yeah, it's some sort of documentary or TV show or whatever. I got something from Thanksgiving that I'm wondering if anybody else knows about.
Okay.
Everybody in my family is infected by it.
Oh.
Anybody playing Block Blast?
Never even heard of it.
No.
Okay, I wondered if it had gotten out to other people, or if there's. Sometimes I'll say things, and then people email me later and go, "Same thing with my kid." It is a variation of Tetris that you play. You know, in Tetris, you can move the cubes around and make them fit. This one, you can't move them. You just got to stick them where they come. And it's a game that it's just like that. You just fit squares into where they belong. You know, pieces into where they go.
Is it new or has it been around?
I have no idea. All I know is that my daughter was playing it, so then I started playing it. Then my son played it. Then my wife played it. And then all of a sudden, my in-laws are playing it. My brother-in-law is playing it. My daughter has the highest score. Nobody could beat her, and it's been insane. And people are staying up until 3 o'clock in the morning trying to play Block Blast and beat it.
Yeah, because remember when Angry Birds, everyone was like, "Oh, man, Angry Birds." Wow.
Angry Birds was original, and it was fun. And this game is just dumb, and we just can't stop playing it.
Yeah.
But I didn't know if it had infected everybody, kind of like Making a Murderer and all that other stuff, that it was one of those games everybody found over the holidays, or it was just us. Clearly, it was just us.
I guess, yeah.
Have you seen Cher's son, Chaz, lately?
No.
100% a dude with a full beard.
Yeah, I remember full beard a while back, but yeah, I haven't seen him lately.
Full on, like I would have no idea that was once a woman.
Let me see.
Looking at him now.
Chaz
Amazing.
Bono.
Carmen.
Oh, shirtless.
Yes.
Oh, hot. Another thing. Are you aware of this? And I think it's a TikTok thing. My daughter. Well, are you aware of bonnets?
Like the thing that you wear over your head?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
For your hair?
Both my children wearing bonnets to bed.
Yes. I mean, they don't really, depending on what their hairstyle is,
Right.
but they could just get away with a silk pillowcase.
Yeah.
But when I had my hair extensions in, I would do that to help keep it from getting tangled and messy. And
That's
stuff.
interesting. Juliana was using a silk pillowcase
Yes.
for a while, and now both my kids, including my 18-year-old son, in a hair bonnet.
Yep. But he also has that curly,
Right.
They call it like the broccoli top or something like
Right.
that. So that helps keeps his curls. For her, it will help keep her hair shiny and stuff. But she still should sleep on a silk pillowcase because that will help with her skin.
And then I did when he did sleep without the bonnet, his hair looked ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing. Are you familiar with the TikTok trend of socks on your hair?
Socks? Oh, where you wrap your hair around the socks to get it curly?
Yes.
They're called heatless curls.
Yes.
Yeah.
All these things are going on in my house. It's amazing. I'm not used to any of this stuff, and all of a sudden it's just, and you with daughters, you have no socks and bonnets in your house?
No, I don't think so.
Your kids on TikTok?
No.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, no way.
Why? How do you keep your kids off TikTok?
I don't let them download it on their phones.
Yeah, but I mean, their friends all have it.
No, I don't trust TikTok and stuff, man.
I don't trust them either, but all the kids are doing it.
But that's where all the creeps are, and I got daughters, and I'm no way.
Also, because he's a parent and he doesn't just go with all the kids are doing.
Yeah.
I don't care.
I feel like though you do more harm to your kids. Like when you tell them they're not allowed to go on TikTok, then now when you're not around, they're going on their friends' TikTok to see what they're.
I mean, if they really want to, but that way creeps are not getting to their DMs and messages, and I don't know what they're saying.
So you're saying that my daughter's got creeps coming in her DM?
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
well, I mean,
sure.
Yes.
You're opening her up to that.
Yeah, I mean, we
Not
found out that they're, a long time ago, we found out that the creeps were going into the video games,
Right.
playing online games and going in there. And
I
doing all-
totally trust my daughters. I don't trust the creeps and
Creeps, yeah,
scumbags
sure.
that are preying on kids through social media.
Now you got me worried.
They don't need to find Block Blast on TikTok.
Wait.
I don't know that came from TikTok.
Whatever, yeah.
Whatever
I
it
don't know,
is, we
that's just
can't
me.
stop playing it.
Yeah, I don't trust the creeps and scumbags. Like that's what they're looking for, those type of kids.
So you're saying Mike trust him?
I don't know. This is me.
Speaking of creeps and scumbags, Medicine Man.
Hey, what's up, Mike Calta? What a wild, crazy game the Bucks played last night.
I know. I got your message right after the game was over. Your assessment of the game.
I know. I was like, I thought the Bucks were going to blow it, and they came back, and the Carolina Panthers fumbled. Number 30 must have crapped his pants, and they got a field goal and won. In the tiebreaker, in the overtime.
Yeah,
it's a hell of a recount.
Cool.
Wouldn't you love to watch a game of Medicine Man?
I think I would.
That's better than the Manning cast.
Oh yeah,
the moron cast. So how about John Senning gets to go?
I'm a lot of fun to be around with. Of course, there's a lot of concerts coming up real soon too.
And John Senning gets to go to the game with Patrick Smith and actually fly there and get escorted to the game.
Yeah.
You get to go watch it with Medicine Man somewhere in Holiday.
No, you just get to hear about it the next day. That's the Medicine
Peaks
Man.
and valleys, man.
What concert's coming up that you're excited about?
You got the next big thing coming up Saturday, the TSO next week.
What about? Did you hear about
On the
AC/DC?
15th. Yeah, I just heard about it. My friend just called me up. They come in May 16th.
Where did he hear about it? On the Shark?
At Ray J Stadium. No, my friend Dave called me.
Yeah, Dave.
Flanders.
All right. Imagine that. Imagine hearing that and being like, I got to call Medicine Man and tell him about this.
Right.
Because clearly he don't know.
Yeah.
He's not going to hear it on this show.
Not on this show, no, yeah. Well, Medicine Man, I hope you had a good Thanksgiving. What'd you do for Thanksgiving?
Oh, I went to somebody's house. It was okay. I wish it was better. At least I didn't get food poison this year.
Whose house did you go to?
A couple of guys, and one, Dave and Mary Beth, a couple new people I know. I know them back and forth over the years. That one guy's a musician.
What about the famous YouTube guy with like 250,000 subscribers?
He always goes to his aunt's house in Sarasota with Carissa every Thanksgiving down in Sarasota. He never cooks on Thanksgiving, but I went to the movies with him last night to see Gladiator 2.
You did? He's your movie buddy?
Yeah.
How was Gladiator 2? Give us a full review.
Oh, it was really good. I mean, they kind of will flash back a little bit of the first one that came out and some scenes of it. But it was still an awesome movie. And the thing that was far-fetched with the arena with filled with water, and it was with the boats in it and it had sharks. And how the heck did they get that in the middle of the desert,
Yeah, I don't know.
The Hollywood Reporters did the exact same thing.
Yeah. You're the Hollywood.
Yeah.
You're the Hollywood.
But it was a cool movie to watch. A lot of bloody scenes in it, stuff like that. And when it started to get really bloody, I yell, "Brutal!"
There you go. And then you blew it. You were doing so good up until that part.
Was he?
Medicine Man's going to be at the pub crawl. That's right in his neck of the woods.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I'm very excited about the pub crawl. Pub crawl is happening. What is the date? The 20th? 20th. And in Newport. Do you know the bars?
I have an idea, but I don't know officially.
I think I do.
I think they're the same ones as last year.
Probably, yeah.
We are going to the Village Pub at 7:00, then Bourbon on Main at 8:00, then Steamworks, which we didn't go to last year.
Okay, that one's
from
new.
9 to 10, and then Kangaroo Bar from 10 to 11.
Perfect.
And they'll have $2.50 Bud Lights, and I'm very excited about that. That is happening in downtown Newport.
And we're giving away a cruise at each stop.
Each stop gets a cruise.
Yeah. Speaking of cruises, JoJo is on a cruise.
Yes.
No, I saw. How did
That's
you
why
find
we
out?
can't get a hold of her.
Did she text you back?
No.
Oh.
I saw that she was on a cruise, and then I read the phone thing up there. But I do have some information about the Christmas party.
Okay.
I went a different route.
All right. Did you go to John Brennan?
Per John Brennan.
Oh.
There is a party then.
I said, "Are we having a Christmas party?" He said, "Yes."
Did he say jingle jangle?
But I don't know anything about
I'm
He's
out.
the guy.
it. He said, "Jason is back today. I'm sure he'll send something." It's December 2nd.
Do you think John doesn't know about it? I think he's lying to you.
I believe him.
I don't.
Nah,
No way. He's a liar.
he should be in the know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, he's up top.
If Jason's sending out a letter today, they know about it.
Right.
They know about it. You know?
Oh, it's a luncheon.
You know?
Potluck.
I'm not going to lunch.
No, me either.
I'm telling you right now. Don't try to give me the everybody wants you to go to luncheon speech. I'm not going. I'm luncheoned out.
No, get up there in the Santa hat. Tell us some jokes.
Those luncheons are for Scotty to entertain everybody. I'm out.
Well, Merry Christmas.
Oh, I'm getting more information.
Oh, what do you got? What do you got? What do you got? AC/DC covered?
I'm getting different stuff happening now. Oh, we may have to call John Brennan.
He's here.
Oh, yeah, get him. Oh,
Go get him. Go get him. Go get him.
All right. Be careful, you guys.
What?
All right.
Oh, because you're not going to be there.
Yeah, go ahead. He said, so about the Christmas party, he said that Jason is back, so he'll send something out today, whatever. And then as I was writing to him to say, what do you know? Come on, you got to tell us something, whatever.
Spill the beans.
He said, I just stuck my head in Olivero's office, and he said, man, what a piece of S you are.
Oh!
I said, who, me? Or John? Or like, who's he talking about? Whatever, so...
Who would he say that to?
I don't know. That's why I went and talked to John and see.
You're the piece of S?
He said, man, what a piece of S you are.
Mike said that, or John said that to Mike like he deserves?
Mike said that to John. Oh, he's in a meeting now.
Oh,
he's not in his office.
Come on. Come on
Just
now.
call him. Call him right now. He's got his phone with him.
I'll go find him during
Wait,
break.
I want to know who's a piece of ass.
That's what I want to know.
We got to call him.
I'm saying, answer me, you SOB.
You said he has a piece of ass?
No, he is a piece of ass.
Piece of
Oh, who is?
We don't
That's
know.
what we're trying to figure out.
Oh, man.
Do you want me to go bust in the meeting?
Yes.
Can you clarify? Can you be like, we just want you to clarify who the piece of ass was? Forget it.
That Olivero was
Don't worry
talking
about it.
about.
We know who it is. It's
No.
Olivero.
Hold on. No, this is coming from Dizzy. I heard it's an 80s themed Christmas party at a roller rink.
Oh,
Stupid.
I'm out.
No way I'm going to
For
that.
those reasons, I'm out.
Oh, I'm in.
Yeah, I figured you would be.
Yeah, because you know everyone is gonna bite it.
Yeah, that's why I'm not. I would never put on roller skates.
Nah, no way.
I'm not gonna roller skate. I'm just gonna go to watch.
All right, so we've got nothing.
Nothing.
We've learned
Who's
nothing.
running this place, man?
And we don't know who the piece of S is.
I know who the piece of ass is. His name is Mike Olivero.
But that's not what he
No,
says.
but wait, the way he's saying, I just stuck my head in Olivero's office. Oh, I'm sorry.
And he said, man, I'm a piece of ass.
No. I read it wrong. John said, I stuck my head in Olivero's office and said to
You're a
Mike,
piece of ass.
he goes, man, what a piece of ass you are. Oh, okay.
Nailed it, John Brennan.
Yeah.
Nailed it. All right, we got to take a break. When we come back, Ian Beckles will join us. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 102.5 The Bone. I also went, Ian, you'll appreciate this. I went fishing.
Okay.
While I was in Georgia. I went, people are so critical. I caught probably about 15 fish.
Mm-hmm.
I took a picture of one. I don't need to take a picture of me with every fish, right?
Yeah.
Should I put it up? Well, that's not a big fish. Yeah,
What a loser.
That's a bait fish. We call that bait fish.
Was that the
around here.
biggest one you caught?
No, it was like the third one I caught. I was like, I should take a picture of one.
Sure.
I just held it up and took a picture of it.
I like smallmouth bass.
Yeah, I caught smallmouth bass, spotted bass, largemouth bass. I got trout.
But they say the bigger the fish is, the better it tastes. No one's
No.
ever said that.
No,
so who
ever.
cares what size
Factual.
it is?
I didn't eat any of the fish. They were all bass, and lake bass to me, I'm not used to eating that, so we just threw them back in and let them live.
Yeah.
Oh, did I miss out on lake bass?
I mean, I'll cook you some bass.
Yeah.
I mean, bass is good. It's good to eat.
I feel like Jingle Jangle cook some bass.
I watched it this weekend.
Yeah, you watch Jingle Jangle?
I've never heard of it before. I've never
He's
heard
saying
of
it wrong though. It's Jingle Jangle.
Jingle Jack, Jingle Jack.
Yeah, I
Wasn't that what?
No, it's Jangalang.
Jangalang, yeah.
Life.
Life.
With
Yeah,
Eddie
that's
Murphy
such
and
a
Martin
great
Lawrence.
movie.
I have just not. I have not eaten or cooked lake bass. Not that it's bad. I'm not used to that. You know what I mean? Trout, I think, would have been more appropriate to eat.
Perch.
Yeah. Like I caught this fish, and the guy goes, my fishing guide was so Georgia. He's like, you won't keep that, and I go, I don't think so, right? And he goes, I mean, you can, but I'll just throw it back. And I go, yeah, throw it back. I don't want to.
Just about every fish in all waters, I'm thinking other than the saltwater catfish off the top of my mind,
Right.
is edible. 'Cause
Yeah.
we used to catch carp and throw them back, and
Right.
our Asian neighbor
Oh yeah.
snapped.
Yeah.
He goes, "Do not ever." And we brought him back carp, and he
Why you
cooked
don't
it.
keep carp?
It was so good,
Oh
Yeah,
really?
because they call carp garbage fish. But if you know what you're doing, you can make it. And
so good.
yeah,
Yeah. So we threw him back. I did not shoot any bears, but the guy who was my guide told me he did shoot a bear recently and then ate bear meat. Yeah. Do you follow the guy on Instagram? I don't know what his thing is, but he's a black dude from the South, and he fries everything.
No,
Did you point him out before?
Yes,
Yeah, okay.
In a big man-made fryer. Like he calls his chicken, he's like, I'm gonna baptize this chicken. And he's got probably 100 pieces of legs and wings and thighs all in the thing, and then he cranks it and lowers it down, and then he goes, baptize him.
I've seen him.
But he's constantly making python. He's like, today we're gonna fry a 20-foot python, and then he takes the python and he dusts it up with his magic on, and then he baptizes it in the thing. And I don't want to eat python.
That's a real country brother there.
Python.
Country brother.
Yeah. Eating python and shark steaks he was making the other day, and then he made bear steaks. So this guy was, and I started to wonder. I'm like, is he really making bear? Mm-hmm. But he showed the bear leg, and they kept one claw on, so you could see that it was really a bear. It was like all hairy and all that stuff.
I'll sous vide some bear, and I'll slow cook it, and I guarantee I'll make it taste good.
Yes. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying it wouldn't taste good, but the guide who was my fishing guide said. He shot a bear. It was his first one. And I said, and what do you do? Do you eat it? He goes, yeah, we ate it. And I go, how was it? He goes, it was good. It was somewhere between steak and venison.
I was going to say deer.
Yeah. And he goes, it's a little gamey, but it's good. And he goes, we got a couple of bear steaks out of it. And he's like, and now we're going to eat bear tacos for the rest of our lives because we've got so much ground beef. He also said that he put a lot of it into sausage, making bear sausage.
Yeah. I've eaten horse.
You have?
I have.
On purpose?
Yep.
Ooh.
Yep. It was supposedly really lean.
But why does that bother me so much?
It should.
I know. But why cow doesn't bother me at all? Why chicken is fine, but rat would be terrible?
The thing is, in America, we brainwash ourselves to think a lot of different ways.
Yeah.
But in essence, you probably cook cat and dog. Sorry, Alvin.
Yeah.
And you didn't know what it was. You probably would think it tastes good.
Oh, I guarantee I ate cat. There was a place called seriously. There's a place called Jen Ho that was one of our favorite Chinese restaurants we used to go to all the time. And then it came out that they were cooking cats and stuff. And I was like,
delicious.
I was like, I mean, I'm not going to stop going.
Some nice sauce.
Delicious.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just weird. Like to think horse should be an animal that we eat if we eat cows. Yeah. So where did you have horse?
I was in Montreal in a gym. Because there was a lot of bodybuilders at that time,
right?
And I guess horse is very lean.
Oh, okay.
And somebody was eating horse. I said I have to try it, and you would think it's beef, really lean beef, dry.
It's like all muscle though. It would
very
seem.
muscle. Yeah, it's very dry.
So back in the day when I was on 98 Rock the first time, so it's got to be like 1997. A guy had an ostrich farm here in Lutz, and he brought ostrich meat in, and that was fantastic. And it cooks like that. It cooks really quick, and it's lean, and that tasted like beef also.
I had an ostrich cheesesteak at Tony Luke's. It was so good.
Yeah.
I put pepperoni in it and some of that marinara sauce.
Yeah.
So good.
Oh, wow.
Look at you eating your fingers.
Starving.
Yeah, I know. I'm
starving.
I was going to bring you some curry goat and I forgot about it.
Oh,
you ever eaten goat?
I don't think I have. I would have tried it.
What happened to the oxtail?
I ate the oxtail.
And?
Yeah, it was weird. It was different.
It was
different. Yeah,
it's different. It's kind of like a gelatinous type
But
of
I'm
meat.
kind of the guy where I got to try it one time.
Yeah, it's different.
What happened to it?
Yeah. You got black. You got blacker immediately.
You got what?
You got blacker.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll try anything, and you know like if you told me to eat the skin of a pig, I'd be like ugh. But then Danny I don't know.
Chicharrones. What do you mean?
Yeah, right. But that's the thing. Pork rinds, they kind of blow it up, so it doesn't seem as But when Danny from the brisket shop
So
made it
good.
oh my god, I couldn't stop eating it.
That guy's a genius.
I'd just walk up and bite the pig in the ear.
Yeah.
it was fantastic.
I don't concede to many people.
Yeah.
I will concede to that.
He's pretty good.
That's a bad man.
I think we're going to be able to get Danny to come in here and cook before the tailgate. Maybe that might even be this weekend because it's a tailgate on Sunday.
You know what's sad? I went to Walmart the other day with you guys, and the second I left, he showed up.
Oh yeah,
and I was I left to eat because I was hungry.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, I'd be killing some brisket right now.
I know, and I ran because he brought a big tray of these pastries with cheese and
Yeah.
stuff. And I couldn't eat it. I had to leave.
Very good.
Have you ever been to Buc-ee's?
I've heard about it. I've never been.
Gotta try it.
I don't like big things like that, though.
You'd hate it then.
No,
Yeah.
I've never been to Wawa. I've never been to IKEA. I just don't. It's too much. I don't like it. I don't like.
Afraid you're gonna get lost?
No, the concept's too much for me.
Yeah,
I like quaint things.
It's funny because I feel that way about a lot of things, and I thought Mardi Gras. I was like, I don't want to go to Mardi Gras. That's going to be bananas and just all. It was a blast.
I can see that.
It was a
in
blast.
New Orleans?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Buc-ee's is controlled chaos.
Very controlled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You walk in and it looks like chaos, but everything's like controlled. Like you realize, oh, I checked out really fast and I was able to get everything I wanted easily.
You know what's the best controlled chaos on the planet? Is an Apple store.
Oh,
I've never seen anything like that in my life. Like as you're ordering it, the guy's walking up
It's
with
magic.
It is magic.
And you gotta wonder where they're getting it from. Like what does it look like back there? I'm dying to see it back there.
Is there like robots back there listening and reading my mind?
And the other thing I wonder is, I have been there at the crack of dawn, in the middle of the day, in Christmas shopping time, always packed.
Yeah.
Always packed.
Before it's open. Packed.
And I always see John Cena at some point there. It's unbelievable how it's always packed in there.
I've never seen John Cena ever.
Oh, really?
Tampa, I've never seen him.
I see him.
Yeah.
So when I lived in Land O'Lakes, and he lives in Land O'Lakes, anytime you'd see a Ferrari or a Lamborghini, you're like, oh, there's John Cena.
Okay.
But I also, he's got this like Jeepish type car with no doors on it that he drives around every once in a while. Like it's like his beater. And I used to see him leaving Starbucks all the time in that thing. Yeah, I think for the most part he could live there and people kind of leave him alone. You
guys kiss and make up?
No, I don't know that we ever fought. I just felt like he didn't like me because he blew me off one day. I said hi to him and he just ignored me, and I was like, all right, good talking.
So just do a roll and say, why don't you like me?
Because I didn't really care that much. I was filling up my gas tank at the gas station, and he came out and he had just been on the show, and I was like, oh, hey. And he just blew me off. I was like, all right, good.
Did he mug you like you did to me that time?
No.
Okay.
I think he's got the steady face on where if I don't look at anybody and I don't talk to anybody, I don't have to deal with it.
He's John Cena.
Right. And he wants to be left alone every once in a while.
Understandable.
So I respect it, but I feel like also like I don't know. I just feel like
he has turned us down multiple times to be on the show.
Be on the show, but yet he follows me on social media and all that. So I don't
could
really
be his people. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not mad at him. I like the guy.
Well, you're a public figure. I know when you're at the gas station or wherever you are, you get recognized. You ever sometimes think somebody recognized me and they didn't? That has to happen. It's happened to me.
Yeah, I don't think that about John Cena.
Imagine John Cena. Everybody's gonna notice. Dude.
I know.
Everybody.
Mike thought that Jason Light recognized him at the game. And he did not.
That was the most embarrassing. That to this day, like it hurt so bad that I saw Jason Light at a party a couple weeks ago, and they were like, Jason? I go,
He did that
He
like
blew me off so hard. I had been out. I went to Meat Market, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it was like a couple of days after that Jason Light kept the whole team together after the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
And he was eating dinner with Miggs, and I walk by and I see Don and Lisa, and I'm talking to them, and I say hi, and they're like, do you know Jason? I said, no, I never met Jason before. Nice to meet you. And I said, hey, great job in keeping the team together, And of course he said the company line, well, it's not me, I got a whole bunch of people and all. It was very humble and very nice.
Mm-hmm.
And Don said, Jason listens to the show. I go, really? And he goes, not every day, but I leave very early in the morning and I listen sometimes on my way into work. I was like, oh, the guy listens to us. That's pretty cool. Then 2 days later, I'm at the Bucs game and I'm on the sidelines before the game, and I see Jason, and he looks at me and he kind of waves, and I wave back, and I walk up to him and I go, hey, and he goes, hey, and I go, I'm Mike Calta, I met you the other night. He goes, oh yeah, hey, and he looked beyond me, and I went,
Oh,
waving to somebody else.
not you.
I mean, not only did he not you me, but he was also like, yeah, all right, get out of the way. I was nice to you because there were other people around.
The fans are over there, pal.
Oh man. I mean, it stung my heart. I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, Tom Brady could have walked by and mushed me in the face, and it would have hurt less than
no doubt.
Jason Light blowing me off with a half wave that wasn't even meant for me.
After Meat Market, you text me like, dude, Jason Light's coming on the show.
Well, he said I'd love to come on the show.
I go, that's awesome. That'll be great.
Yeah. I was very excited. Never going to happen.
I ran into him about 6 months ago at Green Iguana.
Right.
I was on my golf cart, mate, rest in peace. Okay?
Yeah.
So I see him like
the golf car is in peace.
It's dead.
Yeah, I understand.
It still looks beautiful, but it's dead.
Right.
So I see Jason Light coming out of Green Iguana. I say, hey, Jason, what's up? He goes, hey, Ian, how you doing? Shakes my hand.
Oh, he knew you were orange.
Well, I did used to wear the orange. But, so I said to him, hey, Jason, I just want to say you're really doing a great job. Okay. And I go, and I wouldn't say that if it wasn't the case. He looks at me and goes, oh, I'm quite aware. I used to listen to your show. But I've met him before, and he said, you're kind of tough on me today. And I said, was it all unwarranted? He goes, nope.
Yeah.
So as long as you're fair, I think I've always been fair. If I chew you, I'll chew you to your face. That's me.
Yes, that's a great way to be.
Mm-hmm.
And in my case, I'm not even chewing. I was kissing his ass the whole time. And from
get a chance to chew.
Yeah, from beginning to end, I was. So I and also to this day, I'm not like, I don't dislike the guy. I'm not mad at him or anything like that. I don't expect him also to remember me. It's just
I expect him to remember you though. No, that's kind of his job to remember you.
But it was game day on the sidelines. He did have other people that he was entertaining. He was doing stuff. He was being the guy.
What's going on?
What's that?
There's a lot going on.
There's a lot going
game
on.
day.
Yeah.
You know who my guy is?
Who?
Vinny LeCavalier.
Yeah, that's my man.
Now, Vinny grew up. Our high schools were 4 miles apart.
Right.
In Montreal, Canada. We grew up in the same neighborhood. We both played professional sports in the same town. And I was in sports radio for 20-something years.
Right.
And I've met him 8 times. He don't know me. He don't know me.
He's aloof.
Oh, he's very aloof.
Yeah.
I think he caught a lot of loose in the corner, but he should know me. I'm a 300-pound dude in the media. Come on, I'm from your neighborhood.
I
bro.
bet he does.
No, he doesn't.
Why? Why do you say that?
Because I've been out with him before, and he looked at me like he didn't know me.
Yeah.
Brad Richards goes, "What's up, Ian?" Way back in the day, send me drinks and stuff, and cool. He doesn't. No one knows somebody knows me.
Yeah.
Like every time he like introduces himself.
Yes. Oh, hey, how you doing, buddy? I'm like, ooh.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Because I do that.
I know.
That's my move.
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah, so when somebody gets you with the good, hey, how you doing, buddy? I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
Go back to the old neighborhood. Ask around about me.
Yeah, he. I don't know. I
I'm not saying he's a bad guy.
For him. No, he's a great guy.
I'm not saying he's a bad guy. I just wouldn't cheat off him in a test.
Oh, I'll tell you, he does some stuff that makes me laugh. He is he's got his way of living.
I believe
That's
Does
all
he
I
still
can
live
say
here
about
in
it.
Tampa?
Yeah.
Well, he used to roll up. It was a whiskey park, like a champion.
Yeah.
Like, and just, I'm like, look at him.
Yeah.
I like to be him for
You
a
could
little
be
bit.
Skinny and
Just-
tall and handsome, and I'd probably roll out of a
I'm
Ferrari.
just paid.
Yeah, and got all the money in the world.
I don't like dudes, but he probably smell good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hey, I got to bring up something. I bought something this weekend I never heard of before. I saw it. There's a store in Georgia called I don't know the name of the store.
Jingle Jangle.
No, their tagline was stuff that guys would like.
Okay.
So I went in there and I went shopping and I bought this stuff. It's dry cologne. Have you ever used that?
Dry cologne. I've not.
It almost looks like a chapstick inside like a little metal container.
Okay.
Almost like you get a little lip balm and it's like a little round container and you take it out and you put it in this is a little metal thing. You open it up and then you just you put like the wax kind of on your ear and on your wrist where you would wear a cologne or whatever. And I don't feel like it permeates as well. It doesn't. You can't smell it, but when you get close, you smell it.
And it stays longer.
It does?
Yeah, that's why they do that. So like the trick or the life hack right now, what you do is you melt Vaseline, like a little tube of it, and then you pour your perfume or cologne in it, and then you use it as and then you put the Vaseline on all your spots because it will stay longer. So it's not going to be as potent, but it will last all day.
I gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. Or you could literally just put Vaseline on and then spray your cologne on the Vaseline.
Well, I bought dry cologne. I like it. It smells good. My wife, you have to get really kind of close to smell it.
I bet if I apply it, you'll see ash on me.
Probably.
It's probably not for brothers. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. It didn't advertise.
They ain't thinking
Didn't
about
say
us.
whites
No,
only.
They're not. We're not their demographic.
You literally just got Band-Aids a few years ago.
I'll give you a cologne to go for because Daddy Warbucks. Bond number 9.
What is
Bond
that?
number 9. They have like I don't know how many 50 different flavors.
Right.
And women go gaga.
Really?
Bond number 9. Yeah.
I bought I wear one. I have a bunch of colognes, and I wear one. It's called Le Lavo.
Okay.
And dude, it's never been. It's like I feel like I'm in some sort of club. You have to get it. You can only get it. You can't get it online. Only certain cities get certain releases. I just bought one on a whim one day and liked it. Then I went to go buy more, and they were like, "Oh, that's the Miami fragrance. You can't get that here." And I'm like, I got it one time.
Yeah, man.
Really, the only cologne you should buy is whatever Titus wears when he comes in here.
It smells wonderful.
Because it
He
smells
probably
good.
has essential oils on.
He might be wearing Bond number 9.
He probably has his own.
Yeah.
They make it
It's
for
just
him.
called Titus.
Yeah.
I used to have more colognes than anybody, and sometimes I'll go back and just reminisce. I'll put on some Fahrenheit or some Aqua di Gio.
That's
yeah. Oh yeah,
Aqua di Gio is where it's at.
Fantastic.
In 1998.
Whatever.
No.
Oh no, chicks
still
dig it.
works.
They
Still
still
works.
dig it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it still smells good.
Can I
It
tell
just
you-
brings you back when you smell it to wherever you were when you got
Yeah.
it.
Can I tell you what I used to wear that worked better than anything ever in the
Your
world?
car?
Suntan lotion.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That coconut.
Especially in Destin, because it was such a tourist town, whatever, that made them think of the beach.
Yeah.
They loved it.
Yeah.
Essential oils for me, they just go a long way.
I don't like that feeling.
Oh, what feeling of what?
Of oil.
Well, you just put it on your, put it on your wrist, on your neck. What are you feeling?
Yeah, you're doing it wrong.
I don't know, but let me just tell
You
you
don't
right
have to
now.
bathe in it.
Whatever Titus wears, I'd kiss his head.
Yeah.
He smells so good. I wore his scarf for a picture, and then I just for the rest of the day, just smelling my own shoulder.
I have
He
a picture
smells
of me and
delicious.
him hugging, and I think I'm smelling his head.
Yeah.
I think so,
He's
yeah.
got a good smell.
He has an essence.
He does. He does.
In a manly way, though.
It's probably not even a cologne. It's probably just what he exudes.
Oh, the Titus.
Oh, they Titus.
The king of Tampa Bay.
Shut up, Jim. When we come back from break, we're gonna find out how we did on football picks. Yesterday we had an up and down season, or up and down week for the NFL. We'll find out how we did, and we'll talk about that next on 102.5 The Bone. Ian filled in for us. What did you do? One day when we were on vacation?
One day, yes.
And Monica was on
For a little bit.
with you. People are losing their minds.
Yeah, just the chat room or something. Dizzy,
I got
Dizzy
a lot
checked it out.
I got a lot of texts that said it's too early in the morning for Monica, and I went, I don't care. I'm not there.
Yeah,
I don't know
I
what you
mean,
want from me.
We were speaking. We brought her name up, and she walked in, and I thought it was a good conversation.
I like Monica. I have made it very clear. I've known Monica for a long time. I like her. I like what she brings. I don't agree with everything she says, but I like that she is solid with her opinions. And although I got to tell you, I heard what you said. That she said that.
What happened?
She said that if two girls kiss and two guys kiss, it's the same thing. It's not.
Nobody thinks that.
No.
Nobody.
Nobody knows.
No, there's no woman. There's no heterosexual woman who wants to see two guys kissing. None.
Not none, but there's. Very,
mean,
it's
I'd
not,
watch it.
Yeah,
No,
but it's not as
Yeah,
No,
not even that. The implications of it is completely different.
So this
Yeah.
is the problem in my mind is if you could pick, there's 5 guys in here. If any one or two of us lock lips, we can't do it masculinely. It's impossible.
No, it's not
But
a masculine thing to do.
2 women locking is good.
It's beautiful.
It's so good.
Yeah, I don't know.
But
I get
chicks
it.
dig it too.
Yeah.
Chicks
want to kiss each
That's
other.
what I'm saying,
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
I don't even think that has anything to do with being gay anymore. I watch these little they just kiss because they could just kiss.
It's hot.
I get it.
They know they're hot.
If I was an 18-year-old girl, I would kiss my friends, my 18-year-old friend, because girls are hot.
If you're an 18-year-old girl, I'd kiss you.
Wait a minute.
Like
Easy.
I never had the urge to kiss any of my friends.
Never.
Not drunk,
No.
not sober,
Never.
not any of it. Yeah.
Cheek kissing sometimes when you get really, really drunk. You know what happens.
Oh, I'm Italian. We
Yeah,
cheek
that's
kiss
what I
all
mean,
the time.
yeah.
I cheek kissed 4 guys yesterday leaving my dad's house. Yeah. Well, my family.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it's that's where I draw the line.
What about mouth kissing? I've seen 2 grown brothers kiss on the mouth. I thought that was very, very weird.
Unnecessary.
What about Tom Brady kissing his son?
I love it.
Weird.
I'd kiss my son on the lips if he let me.
That was weird. Come on. Come on.
Yeah.
Listen, I
it's too
kiss
much.
my kids any way I can. No,
yeah, you need to really specify.
I'd kiss Joey. Not now, obviously he's a man. I don't want to be kissing him on the lips, but I would have kissed Joey on the lips till he was 13 years old.
It's different.
Yeah, that's my baby. You know what I mean? I can't even, like, when I saw that with Tom Brady, it didn't even faze me, and everybody started talking about it. I'm like, that's his kid.
I don't know.
The kid was a kid. He wasn't like he was.
wasn't that kitty there. He was like 12.
Yeah,
like a
but
teenager.
still, I don't care.
Oh, no.
Listen,
Like, at what point did you stop taking showers with your son?
Yesterday.
Next
Yeah.
week.
No.
I mean,
But I mean, once he's got his own parts and his own, he knows what's going on down there. It becomes a
When
different
did he
situation.
not know what was going on down there?
That thing was only used to make pee-pee at one point. You know what I mean? Then all of a sudden he's like, wait a second, I think there's some other uses for it. And that's when you're like, all right, we don't need
That attitude comes back, Michael.
But what?
It's only used for pee-pee.
Yeah.
By the way, I was listening this morning.
Yeah.
I have never piddled in the sprinter around it.
No,
nothing.
I don't think you have. I don't
And
think you
I
have.
am 110% unequivocally on Team Tom because when Pap starts the story, I remember everything of that night. I'm out.
Right.
I'm out. No, you didn't.
Have you ever been in the sprinter and try to kick your way out?
I have not.
You ever been
To
locked
my
in the
knowledge,
sprinter?
Tom says Ian always uses the doors.
Oh, that's
Always
good.
use-
It is difficult to get in and out of the sprinter.
Wait.
I was locked
Well,
in.
Tom always opens the door.
If you don't know how to do it, so Tom was busy. If you don't know how to do it, you gotta grab the handle and you gotta push down on the top when you open. You gotta push out. If you don't know what you're doing, it's a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
And drunk Joe is never gonna figure it out.
No, I didn't figure it out.
So in a way, you were trapped inside. If you would have peed in the sprinter,
I would have been
we would've
worse.
Had problems.
It
Yeah.
would have
See,
been worse.
I used to be a drinker,
Yeah.
and I liked that, Joe blamed it being late and dark that he couldn't open the door. Had
Well,
nothing
that
to do
was
with the alcohol.
That was his house door.
I understand that.
Yeah, yeah.
But it had nothing to do with the alcohol.
No, just the late
It
and
was
dark.
just dark.
Yeah.
We got to see the video.
Joe, come on.
He's got the. He has the
You
video.
know you have the video.
We know it.
I can look.
You know
You
you have
know
it.
it.
Oh, yeah.
Listen to me.
Like, what's
I
the
went
point
out.
of having a ring camera if you're not
Yeah.
going to use it?
He's got
Joe,
it.
Okay, first
I
of
went
all-
outside
Yeah.
to pee and fell on my fat face,
Yes.
Yeah.
and no one knew about it.
Yeah.
I could have got up, dusted myself off, and came back here and never said a word. And I went and got the video and shared it with the world.
I'll tell you this, Michael. I will look, but also the Ring doorbell only saves for 7 days.
Yeah.
You're a video
Oh,
guy.
that's
You can't
true.
look. You have to get it. You're a video guy. You have to get it.
Well, I mean,
Ish.
He's
yeah,
got it.
ish.
Yeah, he may not have had it because it was Friday to Friday.
Yeah.
That would have.
Likely excuse.
You
Yeah.
should have.
Right.
You
If
should
you
have.
didn't grab it, terrible.
I'll look.
All right.
A real video guy would know how to go in the archives.
Right.
Exactly. That's
But
a very
Real
good
video
point.
guy would have
You
got it
said
the next
real.
day.
Mike basically paid for this video. We deserve to see it.
I got him the Ring doorbell for Christmas or birthday or
Yeah,
something.
I got him drunk.
Yeah.
So it was a collaboration between
And it's
Galvin
Galvin's
and I.
house.
That's true.
It's true.
That is also true.
That's our video.
All right, let's find out how we did our football picks for week.
We got to go
12?
both weeks, right? Did we?
Yeah,
Yeah.
12 and 13.
12 and 13?
Yeah.
Surprise! You didn't send us in.
I knew
I only sent 1 week.
Yeah, well,
Wow.
too bad for you.
Damn
it.
it.
We say it every year.
Somebody had
we
a
make
bye
it,
week.
Yeah.
We make it very clear every year.
I know. I forgot. I
Carmen
just
even
slipped my
said it
mind.
on Friday
Yep.
at the their last
I
night.
sent in that week.
Yeah.
God damn it. All
All
right.
right. So for week 12, this is a very close week. Okay, with 9 wins, we have Galvin,
Mm-hmm.
we have myself, we have Gio, we have Joe,
Oh.
we have Martine, and we have Ian.
Oh.
And that week's winner is Mike Calta.
I
with
finally got a win.
10 wins. So we all got a loss.
What the hell did he pick?
And that we didn't, he picked the Titans. Titans versus Texans.
Oh yeah.
Yep, and he picked that one.
It was a bad pick. That's why we all. But
He's
I'll
lucky.
take it.
And then so for week 13, Mike, obviously you didn't send your picks in, so you got a 0.
Am I the only one?
You are not. Ian Beckel.
you want to kiss him on the lips?
Oh, you turn your volume up?
Oh yeah. Done that.
That's easy in the chair.
Ian's deaf now, so he can't hear the results.
Chad was texting me yesterday. Did you send your? I'm like, what do you mean? It's
Oh, what's
Sunday.
that about?
I mean, he tried. He tried.
He tried to help
He tried.
because I was doing the picks and I was like circling them and stuff, and you know,
Chad didn't text me, Jingle Jangle.
Yeah.
No,
there's
you're not on Chambo's staff.
So anyway, so this week's loser.
I'm what do they call
You're
it? I'm
the
a
meatball.
booster. I'm
You're
a
the meatball
booster.
getter.
You're a booster. So with 0 wins, Mike and Ian. Next, we jump way up to 10 wins. Pap.
Wow.
With 11 wins, Martine. With 12 wins, myself. With 13 wins, Gio. And this week's winner and missed a game, Galvin with 14 wins.
What do you mean missed a game?
He missed.
I was watching the Lions game and I go, oh, my picks. So I got my picks in, but the
But he-
Lion game's already started. So I went 14-0.
What?
Oh,
And
Yeah.
I would have picked the Lions,
I also
obviously.
got mine in late too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I missed that.
But yeah,
game.
so I went 14-0 and went.
Wow.
How you like that?
And you'd have picked the Lions.
Of course.
100%.
Yeah.
So, Carmen, what's the overall stats now?
All right. So I just redid these two.
That's my first loss. I don't like it.
And we all got a loss on that one,
Yeah,
Galvin,
I know,
so.
but I still don't like it.
Yeah. So
Not all of us.
So the overall stats with 2 wins, 3 losses, Mike Calta. With 2 wins, 2 losses, Martine.
So I would have been tied to Martine if I would have got my things in.
I mean, maybe.
At worst.
Maybe.
Yeah,
I mean, we
worst.
would have still had a win. With 3 wins, 4 losses, Ian and Gio. 3-3, Pap, 3-2, myself, and 4-1, and winning, Galvin.
Give it up. Give it up. I like it.
I have to use all my Deadpool money to pay all my football pool money off. It's crazy. All right. Well, good. Congratulations, everybody who's not me. You guys are doing great.
Yeah.
I mean, you won a week. You won like the tough week too.
I know. I could have
You
won 2
squeaked out.
weeks if I put it out. You know, no, I mean, I could have at least walked away without a loss.
Yeah.
That sucks. All right. Not so bad.
Yeah.
What did you do for Thanksgiving, Ian?
I didn't do much on the actual day. We did like a Friendsgiving at the Dignitary Cafe.
Yeah.
And everybody brought over some stuff, but I didn't even eat any Thanksgiving stuff.
You did?
I don't
huh?
eat like that anymore.
No?
Nope.
That makes sense. I actually did pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
You want to know the truth?
Yeah.
I'll tell you the truth.
Let's hear the truth.
Okay. I did really good up until Thanksgiving Day.
Okay.
Then I ate a little bit. I ate a little of this, a little of that. Not a lot. I didn't overdo it. I didn't have pie. I didn't do any of that stuff. Just ate a little stuffing, little green bean casserole. You know, nothing too bad. And then on the way home from Georgia, I drove 9 hours straight. I was starving.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, look, tomorrow I'm going back to being super strict again. Went a little bit off the diet. I ate a double cheeseburger from Culver's.
Yeah. Get it.
I'm telling Bobby.
Listen to me. You don't have to tell anybody. It
tore your stomach up.
Ian, at about 3:00 in the morning on Sunday morning, I woke up writhing in pain. I walked into the living room, sat down in the living room by myself, no TV, just doing this. And I called Pete up and woke him up because Pete had his gallbladder removed. And I go, I think I'm having a gallbladder attack. And I call him and I said, when you had your gallbladder attack, what did you feel? And he said, sharp right pain on your right side. Is that what you feel? I go, no, I'm feeling dull left pain. And he goes, oh. And I go, I think it's just gas, but I couldn't, no poop action, nothing was going on. So I took 2 Gas X. And then Pete goes, the best thing you could do if you fill with gas is to walk because it moves it through your body. And I'm like, okay. So here I am. Now 4:00 in the morning.
Choo-choo train.
It's 4:00 in the morning. I've eaten 2 Gas X pills and I'm walking from my bedroom to the living room back and forth. All I can imagine was my son or his girlfriend waking up and walking out there and seeing me just in my underwear chugging through the hallways, just walking and trying to fart so hard. Oh, it was miserable.
So what did you learn from this all?
I will never eat a cheeseburger. By the way, Culver's.
Good.
I gotta tell you, it was almost worth the pain. That's how good the Culver's hamburger was. Had nothing to do with Culver's. But I the next day, I went to my dad's house for my stepmother's birthday, and they had pizza and wings on a football Sunday. And when I did, I stopped at Panera and bought a salad. I was like, there's no way. I'm not eating any of that stuff anymore.
Well, good. Well, then
it
you'll
made
learn
me feel
something.
so awful. So awful.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. And as long as you learn.
I feel like what did I learn?
I got a feeling we're going to hear another story next week.